You're looking healthy again, though. You're looking healthy again.
I'm having 3 hours and 42 minutes of sleep.
I know, but you're at least looking more like you eat food. You ate food.
My ring has been telling me, it's like, yo, get some sleep. I'm like, bro, you take care of this damn baby then.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Damn, how we coming in? How we?
I think
I know how I'm feeling, but
I'm feeling good.
How we?
Hey, how was your week before we started music?
We starting off.
Are we starting off music?
We starting off with music. Let's see.
This is for our lovely guests.
Ooh.
You know, start the morning off.
Music. Right? Let me tell you. Damn, that shit a little loud. Let me know where that is. Down real quick. Yeah. I was gonna say, we were doing music last time, and I was adding the music and everything. I forget that the whole reason we started DCP was music.
Yeah.
It was like, well, obviously it was a mixture of everything, but like one of the big reasons I wanted to start was for music. I wanted to have musicians on, shit like that.
I'm not gonna lie.
I was like, I miss this shit.
Do you think we could have musicians on? I think they.
I know a few friends.
Yo, you gotta bring
I know
somebody
a few people.
on.
I know. All right. Let's get into this shit. Oh, there's a reason why I started with this, because we back.
We are
welcome back to the Second Circle podcast. My name is Eric. For those of you who don't know, I'm joined by my co-host and close friend Trevor.
How's it going, everybody?
Okay. Shout out to anybody that's a returning listener, and shout out to anybody listening for the first time. We fuck with you. Thank you. I think that's it. Honestly,
Listen.
Oh my god. There's a reason why I'm playing this. It's because we're back. We're back. We're getting copyrighted. Let me tell you.
100%.
Like, this is good.
You know what's funny? We never made any money anyway.
Oh yeah. As long as they don't take that in our account. That's the only thing. I'm feeling good. I don't know what we're gonna talk about today. Don't really got much in the plan. We had some stuff, but we wanted to do some recaps and shit. Don't know if we gonna get to it.
We gonna get to it.
Oh my god. I started a playlist for songs that I wanted to do as like intro songs to episodes.
Yeah.
All old head songs. Like none of them are like new current day.
I just feel like new music is not. It's not like.
It's not hitting the same.
It's not hitting like when you walk out like
yeah. And like the thing is too, it's like I don't even know. Let me. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. I just wanted to say to anybody that used to listen to DCP and complained about me playing music too much. We're back. We're doing. You see the energy difference when we start off with music and when we don't start off with music?
Yeah.
Like,
we're coming up.
Oh my god. All right, let's turn this off. Thank you very much, Trevor, for hooking us up.
Anytime.
I'm going to leak your messages real quick. I'm going to tell everybody what's going on in that phone.
Honestly, there's nothing going on. I wish there was.
Trevor said he just signed $1 million deals.
Honestly, I wish I sent nudes and shit, but I don't. My life is not that exciting.
That's how we started. How you doing, man? How's everything? You gonna stay with the headphones? You gonna take them off? What you thinking?
I don't know. It's up to you. I'm about to take it off.
I'm gonna take it off. I'm gonna take it off. See, that's the thing. I don't realize how loud we are.
Yeah, without the headphones.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like we're screaming.
We were. But it's like that's what I mean. Like the energy difference is there because right now I'm low key self conscious about how loud we be now. God damn, that was a little loud. But that's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to start off with music too, is because I've noticed a lot of like we start off with like, yo, so how you doing, man? Like I feel like we're talking about energy, and then like when we talk, or at least me. Yeah. I was writing this down in my notes the other day. I was like, thank God for Trevor, literally in my notes, because there's times where you got this energy while you're talking. And I'm like. Yeah, so and then the thing that happened, and I'm like, yo, come on, I need something. I need some kind of, you know.
It's like, tough. It's only hard because it's like I feel like you speak very clear and calm, so it's hard to be like, and then I was doing this and like doing that,
Fuck that.
I slur my speech like a dumbass, and I'm like,
I think for me too, it's like it's the fact that I got family in the crib.
Yeah, and you know that they could probably hear what you say, so you're like,
it's not even like a probably. Like the other day, like I'm down here, and I'm like, I think I was just singing some music real quick. My girl's upstairs, and she's like, yo, I can hear you.
Like,
and I'm not even singing.
I like that song.
Yeah, man. So now I'm like, damn, like everybody can hear everything. But that's a part of it. That's a part of the process. It's a part of the game. Yeah, we got to get comfy. We got to, let everybody know. What's that saying? You got to let your nuts hang.
Hey, bring them nuts out. Let them hang.
How you doing, man? Like, honestly, I keep asking you and I keep like kind of side railing, but it's because I'm cracked out a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, I had 2 cups of coffee. I'm feeling good.
2 cups, that's it.
Good.
That's it.
I mean, usually I do a shot of espresso, but I'm keeping it light.
Do you make like your espresso at home? Like what do you?
Yeah, I just make it at home. I have a little coffee machine, or I have this thing like this little press, and I just press it and I just make it that way.
You're bougie.
I just drink it. I drink all my coffee black. I don't drink coffee to taste because I'm just gonna drink it anyway.
Nah, I drink.
And I don't want the calories. I know that sounds like,
yo, you're so.
I'm just saying, there's no point.
You're so gay.
I'm just saying, I don't want the calories.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I got the go from some of my gay friends.
That's not how that works.
Yeah. That's how that works. Like when you get the N-word pass, you know?
That's not universal.
Like, Trevor, give it to me real quick and I'm gonna throw it down. I'm gonna throw it. But yeah, how you doing? I'm sorry.
I'm doing good. I had a busy week. I've been fucking tired, man.
Yes, sir.
Ever since like these last 4 months, I was like, oh, let me relax and not work as hard. I'm not gonna lie. This is the hardest I've ever worked in my life.
It's because nice. I think when you relax, you kind of feel like, okay, I could do a little bit more.
Yeah.
So you don't realize how productive you're being when in reality,
and then when it's time to relax now, I'm like, damn, I feel like I should be doing something. Like, what am I doing?
Yeah. But what have you been up to? Like, what is it? Like work stuff, life stuff?
Don't believe it. Like work is usually slow around now, but I think they did something with their system. So now they kind of like, so what happens is around holiday season, they turn down the amount of times they need like deliveries.
Yeah.
But I think they turned it down super low this year.
Okay.
So when it was like New Year's, we barely had any work, like barely.
Yeah.
But then now it's January, like the first week, bro, it's busy like it would be busy in the summer. So right now we're hustling up. So this week I've been just trying to like do that. And I'm trying to still go to salsa. I'm trying to do all that. So I'm working like 12 hours trying to hit salsa, come home, sleep. And then it's like I had to meet somebody. Trying to podcast. Like, so it's been bouncing back and forth. Like I'm waking up sleeping. Yeah. I said I'm waking up sleeping. I'm waking up working.
That's how tired he is.
I'm waking up working, trying to fit something else in, sleeping, and hoping I have enough time to sleep for 8 hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But how about you?
Trust me, I get you. Trust me.
I get you. Yeah, I know you get me.
My days, I don't know like what day it is. I don't know what's going on. Like our baby recently has been waking up every 2 hours.
Oh, you talk too much shit, nigga. Now, like,
but the thing is, like, he'll wake up every 2 hours. It's easy to like keep him calm and keep putting him back to sleep, but you're awake. You get me? Yeah. So like, even if you're like rocking him back to sleep, you only get to sleep another like 10 minutes before he starts crying a little bit again. But he doesn't even cry a lot. Like that's the thing. He's just up. Yeah. And he starts like being fussy.
Go to sleep, nigga.
Bro, he does this thing where like, you'll be in bed, you'll be knocked out. It's nice. Like, hey, I mean, and then nowhere, all you're, and I'm like, oh shit. And then he just and just goes back. I'm like, why the fuck are you doing that shit, bro?
Yeah, baby.
Every single time it makes me think that he's like choking. Like, bro, it's.
Maybe he's taking a deep breath, like,
nah. It sounds so bad, but yeah, man, we've been good. Life is great. Life is continuing. What's that saying? Keep on keeping on. Yeah, you just keep on keeping on. You just.
That's what it's about. We made it to the new year.
We made it to the new year. Technically, this is episode 7 of the Second Circle podcast because we didn't upload like 3 of them shits.
Yeah, don't worry about those. That's the
and I was telling my girl this the other day. I'm over here like listening back to the first episodes. I'm like, wow, we've made so much progress. But then I'm also listening to like the current episodes. And I'm like, yo, we still suck. I'm like,
it's because it's so hard to like find the dynamic. You know what I mean? Like to actually speak on camera and sound good to listen to, like audio is completely different. Because like, if you're in a barbershop, I feel like we could talk.
Yeah.
But since we're on mics and recording and you got to produce it and you got to edit, you be like, what the fuck are we talking about?
And you know what's funny too? People are like, oh, you don't got to play it up, blah, blah, blah. I actually play it down for the camera. I'm a lot more like animated when I talk in like actual conversation. Like people got to tell me to lower my voice when I talk in like normal conversations. And for some reason, the camera turns on.
Everything. How's it going?
So everybody. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, this shit like.
It's the camera effect though. When people know they're being recorded, they act differently. Like no matter what, like when you're being recorded, it's hard for you to bring out the persona without overplaying it.
And I got a little bit of reassurance from like the hard starts that I normally do. So I normally start us off mid convo. That's why I click record on the audio first, so that like we don't feel any pressure to start. Obviously, we do intros whenever we want to. I'm trying to get more used to like doing intros too, because you've been holding it down. Every time you pass me the ball,
you had the intro ready. You had the intro ready and everything.
I normally freeze and I'm like, and so I'm like, yo, I gotta come correct. I gotta hold it down for you, because you know you've been holding it down.
Hey, listen, you've been holding down the
and
back.
then you shoot the ball, and I'm like, I run this direction, the ball going that direction. I'm like, bro, what's going on? So I made sure, you know, to try to come prepared. I made sure to try to come ready. I also, I had kind of like an epiphany.
Oh, what was it?
Where I was kind of like, I don't know why, but because we didn't hard launch, I thought I could get away with like, you know, not dedication, but like I thought I could get away with like, not hitting it as hard, you know,
gotta hit the gas.
Yeah, fuck that, you know, like I'm realizing, I'm like, yo, if anybody hears like the conversations from upstairs, guess what? My girl's already showing them. You gonna hear it live. Like,
you know what's funny? When I was talking to John, he was like, "Yeah, let me see the podcast." I said, "Oh my god, nigga!"
I hate when people in like I had some clients that started like following us.
Yeah,
I hate it just because me with business and me here are two different people. Two different people. And we say some wild shit.
Occasionally the wild shit does come out.
There's a reason why I haven't hard launched this, like with any of. It's not like I got like 1 million fucking followers, but like it's a different level of support when people that know you start supporting it. I mean, because it does launch you a bit. There's a reason I haven't done that just yet, because I'm like, yo, we're still finding our footing. You know, I'm trying not to like.
I just don't want my parents to see this.
It's gonna be some awkward conversations.
I'm gonna be honest. Like when we talk about dick balls and booty, I don't need my parents hearing it. I don't need anybody I know hearing it.
Yo, that's the thing too, is like you realize like I'm not talking about a lot of this shit that like I like.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then because it's like your girl's like, oh, so that's how you feel. Like, you know how many times I had it's like, oh, you said this, and I'm just like, did I say that? I'm like, oh shit,
bro. Let me tell you. In the past, when we did DCP days, the amount of shit I would get, because I was single at the time. So I thought it's okay. You know, Jasleen, that was me. Yeah. I thought I could get away with saying a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
And then it's like your phone just blows up and everybody's saying like, yo, like I'm trying to support, but here I am listening to you talking about things. Shit. Yeah. And it's like, well, maybe it's not even shit, but it's like, just not everybody's comfortable hearing everything that you talk about. I mean, so chopping shit with the boys is different when it's on camera. You know?
Yeah, but we're talking shit. We were talking real shit.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny? I feel like most of life is meeting up with people and talking shit. I feel like, when you keep it professional and we all have like public images to uphold and whatnot, like, you know, like Instagram, but like when you talk to these people in real life, they be mad racist and mad fucked up. Like they be talking more shit than we talk together by ourselves. I feel like we're pretty tame because we're talking about music. We're talking about like politics. I know people that talk real shit. They're like, look at what this nigga wore today. His shit, he's looking all chopped, that ugly bitch. Like, I'm talking about real hatred.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know.
Yeah. And like, I didn't mean to start it off with like reflection, you know, but it's a new year. New year, new goals. Podcast goals, obviously.
You already know.
So it's like reflection is a part of growth. And I think that's why I'm trying to like reflect and grow and, you know, be a little better every episode. And it's like, you know, even back to like why I said like anybody that used to listen back to DCP days and be like, yo, cut it out, all the music.
Just Danny.
Guess what? No. I knew other people that would hit me and be like, but again, it's like there's an audience for everything, you know? So while it might not work for somebody, it works for another person. And the reason I say that is because the people I listen to, the people that I fuck with, clearly they got people. Yeah. I mean, so it's like clearly there's like-minded people. And then also I would get compliments from people going like, yo, I really love when you did that because I didn't know that song or I didn't hear about that. And I really liked when you put me on or blah. So it's a mixture, you know, it's a mixture.
I think it's a work in progress.
You got to do you.
I think it's a work in progress. And some people might not like it, but I think if you integrate it smoothly enough to where it was like
if you don't like,
it was like the first couple seconds we talked over it a little bit, and then we went into the pod. I don't think that's that bad. You know what I mean? It's like a whole ass.
Next time I'm coming back, 3 songs back to back. Yeah. Like that's how we gonna filter it out. Like I'm gonna start with 6 songs. You know how we wait to have some like the
fucking radio show,
some of the shit conversations at the end of the episode, so just in case, because nobody's lasting like that long. Matter of fact, I got some notifications saying like some people are lasting like the full 2 hours.
No,
and I'm like, yo, you do not got to be here for that long. Like, we appreciate you and thank you for listening.
Thank you. Honestly. Yeah.
You know,
listen, if you're feeling extra con, you could just drop a like, you could subscribe, anything work. You know, we're Squidward in the box right now.
We're Squidward in the box.
Anything works. Please spare change.
First of all, I want to hear your recap. I want to hear
my recap.
How was your holidays? How was your New Year's? Tell me everything. Like I want to hear.
Listen, my New Year's, I won't lie. The reason why last week was canceled.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, okay, it did.
I was gonna touch on that just for y'all to know. We were supposed to record last week, and Trevor hits me up at I think 2 in the morning or something. Yo, I was 5 shots in. I couldn't even make it real quick. Like, yo, I'm still there tomorrow. So he was still dedicated.
Yeah.
I was asleep.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna
that was my fault. You know, New Year's and like the weeks after New Year's, your boy was, sipping a little bit of that drink. I was feeling good. So what happened was I was with my sister, and she was like, I can make lemon drops. I'm like, all right, tough. I was like, yeah, give me a double shot.
Oh my God.
And then I drank my lemon drop. And then I drank the Indian lemon drop. And then I had a beer. And I was like, I felt kind of cold. I went upstairs. I was like, I need to grab something. I was like, my bed looks kind of nice. So I laid down. I was like, I'm going to just close my eyes for 10 minutes. And next thing you know, because I was like, I got to respond to Eric. I'm going to do that. And then I woke up and I said, oh shit.
So you weren't even up. I thought you was like up and active.
No,
like,
I was unked out. I was sitting there just sipping drink. I laid down. Boom. But for New Year's, I was wilding out. I won't lie.
What would you do?
So I have a friend, my Dominican friend, Okay. I don't know if I want to name him.
It was a good time.
Yeah. It was a great time. I went to his house. I'm not going to lie. I did have 11 shots. That was the most I've ever drinking in my life.
Shots.
It was delicious. It was Sambuca. Have you ever had Sambuca?
Hell nah.
Yo, Sambuca is tough. You don't like Sambuca?
No. But I'm also not a hard liquor guy. I'm a margarita guy.
No, I'm a margarita guy, but I take my tequila shot straight, Yeah, I don't mind it. So it's like I was just taking shots of tequila.
The face like I'm horrible.
You got
gay. No, continue.
That's gay, but not a margarita.
No, the reason I can call shit gay is because I get called gay.
Yeah,
so it's okay.
You drinking margaritas.
I know. It's okay, but I can also play along. Like realistically, that's like the manly thing to do is just take your shot straight.
You don't like the burn?
No, I don't like the burn.
Like when I hit the club, I get one shot. And I feel a shot, I spreads through my chest.
Yeah, you feel that.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
And then maybe if I feel like getting like, a Malibu Maybreeze.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't care if you're the manliest nigga on the planet. That shit's delicious. Like lemon drops, pina coladas, strawberry daiquiris. Yo, I had a mojito. Nigga made a mojito with a double shot. It was delicious.
So you know how much of a bitch I am?
What?
I like pina coladas with no alcohol.
No, you're not a bitch. I like that. I mean, maybe we're both bitches. I love pina coladas.
I hate them with alcohol. I think it tastes like ass. But again, I'm not a hard liquor guy. I like my alcohol when you can't taste the alcohol.
But that's the thing. I feel like you have the right conception of alcohol. Alcohol does not taste good. Like when I take these shots, I'm not like the flavors. I'm taking a shot, so in approximately 20 minutes, I could be faded. Right? You know what I'm saying? So with the mixed drinks, most mixed drinks taste so much better without the alcohol. It's crazy. But it's just like, damn, do I want to taste this much ass right now? 100%. Or I could just sip it. It won't be too bad. It's mostly sugar. It feels good.
You know what I recommend next time?
What?
You crack open a Corona, okay? You drink until the neck of it.
Yeah.
You drink until the alcohol is done with the neck.
Yeah.
Then you put a shot in.
Oh my God.
Put some grenadine.
Ooh,
and you put some orange juice.
Good.
Is it like a tequila sunrise or something like that? But obviously with vodka or some shit. You mix that shit up real quick, bro. You run through 10 of those.
Nigga, you're gone.
You're gone. Obviously those days are past.
Wait, that was last year.
Done.
That was last year.
I'm done. I'm not. Me and my girl cracked open a bottle of wine this holidays.
Yeah, we're wine guys now.
No. And we took like a sip, and we're like, "Yo, it is done up. Like, we're not here for this no more."
Damn. So you took a sip. You said, "I feel like good."
Yeah. Versus like the old days that you take 10 shots of Henny,
bro.
You fucking in the mirror in the bathroom flexing.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
You got this. You're the man.
I haven't reached that level of faded in a very long time. It's like, you're sitting there, you take a shot, and you're on the stool, you're just like, damn, bro, life is crazy. Like, you start getting introspective, and she's just like, whoa, it's crazy that I'm here in this moment taking a shot.
Yo,
I start talking to this nigga's uncle. I'm like, yo, man, how do you gain confidence as a man? I'm asking the craziest question. I'm so drunk. Like, we're talking, he's just like, so basically, and then he answers, and I'm sitting there 2 seconds while I was just like, damn, that's tough.
I take everything back. I want to hang out drunk. That's my drunk.
I be like peak. Like there's a level of lit that I get once it's like I'm partying, ooh, I feel good, I'm dancing, and then there's a level of drunk where I'm just like, damn, life is crazy. Like I just start getting mad sentimental, and I'm just like, I had too much.
Nah, my favorite is like we get drunk and let's start an argument of something. Like let's debate something. You know what I mean? Yo, it doesn't have to be politics. It could easily be like update like recent UFC stuff. It could easily be music shit. Oh my God, the amount of times I've argued about music.
But you know what's funny? My argument would be like, nah, man, that nigga's ass. And they'd be like, why? I don't know.
But you don't argue with me.
Yeah, no, that's real.
I'm an instigator. I don't just say like, oh, your opinion is wrong. I say your opinion is stupid and wrong, and you should never have an opinion again.
Like, oh, you're gonna do that to you?
You're like, really? What the fuck are you talking? But we're sitting here, and then by the end of it, we're both just laughing like, yo, that was funny as hell. And it's a great time, man.
Do you be dancing off in the club when you just sip and drink?
I don't go to clubs, man.
I know, but even when you drinking, like, do you be getting active?
Nah. I don't do that. See, I like to sit back. I'm unk. Like, I'm full blown unk. I have been for the last like 10 years. Okay, probably not. But like for the last like 5 years. Because I forget, we're like late 20s. Yeah.
Don't say late 20s, nigga. Damn.
I'm turning late 20s this month.
No, you're not.
25.
That is not late 20s.
Mid 20s, you're right.
Yeah,
sure.
We got 1 year left.
Sure, all right, my bad.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's like even when I used to like we would do our Airbnbs or something or whatever, you know, we get drunk. It's like I'd always be like the calm one. I just get extra loud. I just talk extra loud. Like
as soon as alcohol hits my system, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I can't hear for some reason.
Yeah.
Dude, when I sip it, I get that itch. I should be like. And then next you know, I'm doing the Dougie. And then it's like, I'm in the club doing all types of weird shit.
Yeah, but you've always been like that. Like I have videos of us.
I have always been that way. I try to suppress it, but it just comes out. I'm a jovial man.
We were wild young boys, young men, you know? And so I have videos of like our youngin' days of you like, we were wasted and you're still dancing in the middle. Of, everybody else is like chilling, like doing nothing. Like maybe we're talking or something. We're laughing and Trevor's right there on the side dancing.
Yeah.
There's like music playing on the speaker. Everybody else having conversations. Dude. And it's just Trevor on the right.
I've always just for some reason, I'm just
or like you're
away.
Carrying the speaker. For some reason, you can't leave the speaker sitting down.
Dude, I can't.
You pick up the speaker.
Dude, the music, it should be speaking to me and I just be moving.
No. But I'm the same way. But I'm like maybe it's autism. But when I listen to music, I like actually like I was telling my girl this. Do you, when you listen to music, do you actually have like something that you visualize? Or do you just kind of like vibe out? Like, I don't know how to explain the difference.
So, you know, it's crazy because I feel like different songs invoke different things. Yeah. So like one song you listen to, there's like a story playing in my mind. When they're like speaking of it, like maybe it's like even the clips, like, you know, the clips album. I actually listened to the first song. It's like Birds. It was actually tough. I'm envisioning him talking to his parents and relating that to my life in its own way. But there's like a little movie playing in my mind, like him knocking on the door, opening, like he's gonna like that's tough. Yeah. But then I might listen to another song that might be a little more like Jersey Club and you just vibe. And I kind of just like imagine the lights. I imagine like a party. I imagine movie. But I imagine the smell of the club. Like, and that's where that takes me. Yeah. But then it's like if you put on Moscow Mule. It's like those, I don't know if it's like synth or 808, but like, you know how it's like reverb on his voice on top of like the beach audio. It transcends you to like that other plane. So that I feel like I'm on a beach sipping a little drink. Sure. I'm like, damn, this is tough.
That's good music.
That's where I go.
I was telling my girl this because she says, nah, you know, like occasionally, sure, if like it's like a song that she has attached to a memory or something, sure. But it's like for the most part, nah. Me, like every song is playing something. So like it's like it could be like either like a dance song or something, and I'm watching a movie with this. Like, where would the song fit into a scene? I'm watching, like, even if it doesn't fit into a scene, what's going on if they're saying words. So now I'm visualizing that. If it's a song I know attached to the memory, I'm playing back the memories in vivid detail too. Oh, excuse me. And so it's like music to me does that. That's why I get passionate about music, because it's like, this isn't just like something like I play in like the background. It's something that like I actually like visualize. I actually like enjoy to like another level. Like, I don't know why it hits like a core, you know? And so it's like, I don't remember how we got onto this, but when I'm like drunk, I start to feel like I get extra deep into the music, and I just like want to keep playing songs.
See,
Like, I want to like keep like.
I think different instruments bring out different feelings.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
So it's like even if it's like some salsa music, it depending on how it's played, it might be like, you know how there's like those guitar chords or something like that, or it might be like heavier on the piano. It might be more like, when I say melancholy, it's like it's not as high. Like I don't know if it's a frequency is the word, but you know what I'm talking about. Like it's usually a lot of percussion. Sometimes it's like high up energy wise, high vibe. But sometimes it might be high energy, but the song is just deeper.
In sound. I know what you mean.
It kind of carries like that bachata chord where it's like it's the guitar just a little bit deeper, so it's a little sunken. Like when I hear that, I'm like, ooh, that's a vibe.
I have that where like. It's I don't know. I don't want to stick on it too long because I don't know how to explain it. But it's like I'll be listening to Snow Allegra, and even if I'm like dozed out, I'm imagining just looking out a window, snow, or sometimes I imagine rain. Yeah. And it's at the very least sometimes that's what it hits. And that's all.
That's what that instrument. Sometimes it just be evoking the way that they set it up. You know?
So that's why I'm like, yo, I love music. I can't. I don't know how we did this pod for so long without music. You know, like realistically, like archived episodes. We're probably on episode like 10 now, or maybe even more, like 11. But like, it's just like music hits something. And I don't give a fuck. you know. I'm going back into that bag. I'm trying to listen to more like current music to put people on. That new Bruno Mars album.
You excited for it?
Hell yeah. He dropped that one song, bro.
I didn't really like it.
That shit is fire. That shit. Oh my God, bro. I don't. There's certain artists that like, I go into the Clips album and I'm like extra like, okay, your bars need to be good. I need to make sure like what you're saying fits. Like if they go and they start talking some bullshit, I'm gonna be tight. You know, Bruno Mars, I go in as if this is a rom-com movie. I'm not grading it the same way that I'm grading Interstellar.
Clips,
yeah. Like this isn't the same. Like it's a different scale entirely. So I'm going into this like, does he set the vibe?
Yeah.
Can I just like enjoy this? And bro, oh my God, if we weren't getting copyrighted, I would play that shit right now. And I set the mood for you. Cause sometimes that really is. Sometimes you listening to music by yourself, you might not like vibe with it.
Sometimes,
but then somebody else sets the mood for you. And you're like, yo, you know what? Maybe I do like this shit. That was one of those, me and my girl put it on and I'm like, we'll check it out. And then we're both just sitting there and we both start vibing. We're like, okay. Like, and it's like, at the very least, it gets you up a little bit. It gets you grooving a little bit. And it's like, you know what? I can get, while you carrying the baby. And that's another thing. You know, you carrying baby and now like you're already bouncing a little bit. Yeah. So you got the music playing, you start dancing. You start jigging it. The baby's laughing. Nigga. That's what I mean. So it's like the vibes were up here. It was great. I'm like, yo, Bruno never fails. Like at the very least, Bruno is like,
I don't think
good,
the song is bad. I don't even think Bruno Mars is bad. I just think his music, I kind of like, not outgrew it. It's just not hitting the same. I think, you know, like Chunky, 24 Karat Magic, After Last Night, like the Silk Sonic album was
fire. It was incredible.
I like the whole R&B vibe. But when I think about like his older shit, it's kind of just like TikTok music to me sometimes.
I think TikTok ruined it. I think that's what it is. Like sometimes
maybe it is, but
like I think if we didn't hear it all the time on TikTok, or like if people didn't assign stupid trends to good music, then we wouldn't hate certain songs the way it is. But it's like even that like Talking to the Moon, like it's like, bro, after hearing it a million times on TikTok,
or the song with Lady Gaga.
Oh yeah, that shit was hard though.
It's not that it's a bad song, like, and it's not even that I don't like it. It's just I don't prefer to listen to it right now.
Oh yeah.
So if I come back, if a couple months from now, I might go back to that album and be like, oh, this is actually tough. So that's why I'm not saying I don't think it's bad or it's even gonna be a bad album. It's just right now I'm just like, nah, I'm cool off it. I'm gonna wait maybe to the summertime, maybe see if I fuck it with it. You know,
I think if you drop music in the summertime and it flops, you suck as an artist. Like genuinely. You're a trash artist.
That's not true. What if they release like some smooth R&B shit?
If you drop in the wintertime, I get it. Seasonal depression hits. You know, people are inside. Sun is setting a lot. Like quit faster. Days are shorter. Everybody is locked in. I get it. You know, that's the time to drop the slow music. But if you drop something and it flops, people just aren't in the mood.
Yeah.
If you drop in the summer when everybody's outside, everybody's having fun. Even the people with kids are outside. They're at the park. They're doing something. Everybody is in a good mood. Everybody at least has one good day.
No, because I mean, I'll give you some pushback. I feel like there's artists, especially with, TikTok going around, where they have really good songs.
This might be some bullshit.
Right? They have good songs. Nigga, nobody knows what they are like 3 years past.
Yeah.
And then out of nowhere, because like maybe a trend or someone puts it on an edit, it blows up and everybody gives it the recognition it deserves. Yeah, it was never a bad song, but it might have just flopped at the time.
No. But okay, you're right. Flop isn't. By flop, I meant it's a bad song. By flop, I meant if you drop bad music in the summertime when everybody's already in a good mood, so everything sounds 10 times as good. If you drop a bad song, you're trash. You need to retire.
I mean, but who dropped a bad song this summer?
Everybody.
Don't even know. Everybody?
Yeah. I think Drake tried it, flopped. I feel
like Drake's been flopping a lot though.
Yeah. Yo, after that, Wagwan Delilah. Garbage. Like, what are we doing? Like he lost to Kendrick. And he should have taken some time off. And he didn't. And he came back with bullshit. And he lost even more. And then he sued. And he lost even more.
The worst Drake is the UK Mandem Drake. I don't care what anybody says. No one likes his dirty Toronto accent.
I agree.
I agree. Like that shit is like, listen, Drake, I think he deserves his flowers to a degree. But I feel like
to a degree.
Nobody cares about that shit, man. I want to hear Controller, nigga.
I think
I don't want to hear UK vibes and Skepta.
But you say that until you're in the gym. I have clients that own private gyms. That should be blasting in the speakers.
And you know what's funny? When I hear that, I put my own headphones in because I don't want to listen to Skepta talk on the beat, nigga. Like,
I will say,
don't hate the Skepta. It's just.
I will say back to like what you just said, because I forget what you just said, but you said something about giving him like light.
I'm gonna give him his flowers because I think he did
light flowers. You said something like that.
I think he's a cornball still.
I think as somebody that finds Drake corny, I agree. I think Drake, the personality, is corny.
Yeah, 100%.
I think Drake, the artist,
is goated.
The greatest artist of all time.
And what metric though?
Every metric
like
possible.
Performance.
I think if we're talking numbers, he's outperformed every artist.
Numbers.
If we're talking good music, his catalog is so big that his good music beats
he's like
anybody's
LeBron,
artist.
No, it's just like literally. There's so much music.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You can pull up anybody's top 20. Drake has a top 50 to go after. Even his B-sides are better than a lot of people's A-sides. We can't do this. Everybody, because of this Kendrick beef, and I agree. I always am on like, let's hate on Drake. I like it. I like hating on the number one guy. Like, I'm cool with that.
Punch it up. We like punching up.
Yeah. But we're also not going to pretend like Drake isn't the best artist of all time. Like the greatest, maybe not the best.
The only reason why you say artist,
the greatest
when you say artist, I think of like performances as well. And I feel like I've never seen Drake's performances. And then I'm like thinking about niggas like Michael Jackson and the aura they had and shit like that. So I'm just like, damn, you're saying like the records. I agree. You're right. You could throw on any kind of Drake track or any top 10 and probably Drake is going to be on there. Yeah. But honestly, I feel like nowadays more than Michael Jackson, only because of hip hop influence for me. When I think of like a top 10 hip hop list, like, I'm not really thinking about Michael Jackson. But when you think about performing and like music videos and aura around the world, I feel like MJ still got that.
Okay, but let me ask you real quick. You are heavy on the LeBron, like you love LeBron. Is LeBron the best shooter?
No, not in the league.
Is LeBron the best? I feel like we can break down every category and he's great at everything. He's not the best at everything, but he's still the GOAT.
Okay.
Drake is the same. He's not the best in every category. He's not the best performer. Beyonce might have that, or Michael Jackson might have that. He's not the best singer in the world. Anybody else could have, but he's great in every single category, or he's good in every single category enough to boost him.
So you don't think is Michael Jackson? You think
I think Michael Jackson's a very close second, and that's somebody I love. Michael Jackson.
So
I think.
Where do you think Drake is succeeding in, where Michael Jackson is lacking in, to give him that number one spot over?
I just think, and it's no fault of Michael Jackson. And yeah, longevity. I think it's no fault of Michael Jackson. He died. Like. Even then, though, he started as a kid and went to adult, and he fucking killed it. I
don't know, because I feel like every Halloween, you're gonna hear Thriller.
You're gonna hear Thriller.
Rock My World.
But every summer, every winter, every graduation, every birthday, everything, every occasion, there's a Drake song to it.
There is a Drake song.
And guess what? Even if you don't like Drake,
you go no Drake,
and you go, okay, let me go listen to R&B. You gonna listen to what? Georgia Smith? You gonna listen to PNB Rock? Party Next Door?
Yeah, Party Next Door.
You gonna listen to Drake? Drake wrote for all these people.
I didn't know that.
Drake has helped all these people. You're gonna listen to The Weeknd. The Weeknd, of course, he helped.
Michael
Drake.
Jackson had influence in a lot of the popular
I agree.
songs
That's why
back in the
I
day.
think Michael Jackson's a very close second.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think of all time, if we're gonna say all time,
every artist,
there's no way. Like people are taking down Drake just because he's
you want to
number
say
one.
Bad Bunny or something along those lines.
I
don't think
he's great. I think he's great. I think he's not at Drake level yet. I think.
Do you think he could ever be at Drake level?
If and obviously, God forbid, I'm not speaking this like into existence. I'm saying if like Drake were to like pass, you know, it's like the Biggie Jay-Z situation where Biggie was number one, and then when he passed, Jay-Z took over. I think in that regard, maybe. Mm-hmm. But I think Bad Bunny's just different, you know.
I think Bad Bunny is international Drake.
Yeah, 100%. Well, Drake is international. Like that's
like Latin Drake. Like he speaks another. Well, there is a Latin Drake.
Wait a minute. What was that bar? Drake said, "I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan." A lot of y'all artists can't even sell out outside of America. Y'all can't sell a record. Y'all can't sell anything outside of America. Drake is selling out in every country in the world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
No, yeah.
Bad Bunny is up there too. Michael Jackson's up there too. Probably like a Beyonce, Taylor Swift. Sure. These are superstars.
Yeah, she probably could sell out.
1,000%. You, bro. Yeah. See, oh
honestly,
God.
I'm not gonna lie, but I don't like Taylor Swift.
Drake is the GOAT of every category. He's just the greatest of all time because he's so good at everything.
Damn,
you like Kanye West.
Michael Jackson could sell out.
He
could sell
of
out.
Course.
International.
You like Kanye West? Guess what? The same way Kanye has influenced Drake, Drake has influenced Kanye. Kanye has said, Kanye himself has came out and said nobody writes a chorus like Drake writes a chorus.
Bro.
So it's like
I don't know. I still don't know. I get where you're going. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, the argument can be made. Michael Jackson, sure. I don't think there's anybody next to those two artists.
Yeah, I
genuinely don't think. I think there's a huge gap between.
Are you talking about in terms of like artistry or in terms of like numbers and reach?
Everything. Overall category.
Performance and everything.
Michael Jackson was another one of those like anomalies. You get me? Where you're hitting insane numbers. Your talent is, you know, I think this is what happens when you do have raw talent and you have hard work. You know, because a lot of people could have a raw talent and that takes you far, but then you don't work hard, so you kind of stay put.
It's funny. I feel like that happened to Ariana Grande. I know she went popping with Wicked, but with her music, I felt like if she focused a little bit more on like the lyrics, like just the lyrics in general to help it flow better, I feel like her music would have been 10 times better.
Yeah, but she's still like top 100, like top 25 selling artist of all time.
I feel like she has so much talent with her voice.
Yeah,
she,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when she was singing, bro, even her album when she's talking about like ghosting, it's so toxic and fucked up. But like I feel like if she just had a little bit better wordplay or somebody wrote for her a little bit better, it would have been tough.
So like that last album where she did like 69, whatever the fuck it was. But
we know was that the 69? Which one was the one where Mac died? And I know she was talking about him in the song. It was actually
Thank You Next. Or
something
like that.
It was a part of that album.
I don't know, but overall, like that album, that recent album was written majority by Victoria Monet.
Oh,
and so it's like she has a great camp. I don't know.
That's Black or Ariana.
I just know that overall, we're moving on. Drake is the greatest artist of all time.
Okay, I think he's in the conversation. You can't sit him out. I think he's in the conversation.
And I think it's fair to throw Michael Jackson in there.
And no, you know what's funny? I think Michael Jackson's there because even off camera, Michael Jackson's personality wasn't as corny as Drake's.
Sure.
For me, I think that'll at least have him one peg above. And in terms of like making beats, he was making beats for like Sega and shit.
Yeah,
isn't that tough?
But it's like
Drake ain't doing that.
Drake is doing,
but Drake is doing everything else.
I was gonna say Drake. If we want to talk about movie Drake, Drake,
Drake,
but not even that. Like the stuff that he's been investing in and the producing. Like like Euphoria became one of the biggest shows.
I guess
he's a producer on there.
I mean more in terms of music, like making beats.
I'm saying like of everything, because even in that regard, we're talking Pharrell.
What about Jay-Z?
Pharrell is one of the best. I think Jay-Z's up there, but he's just not like Jay-Z doesn't tap to the youth the way Drake has tapped to generations.
Yeah.
You know, like Drake has tapped to his generation, the one after us, and then the one after. Like Drake, it's not happening.
Yeah, we're going to be playing Drake for a long time.
People in our generation already were like, oh, if you listen to Jay-Z, Yeah, you corny. Like, you just trying too hard. Blah, blah,
You think
blah.
so?
Yeah. Oh, I got it all the time.
Oh, niggas are like, oh yeah, niggas.
Hey, he trying too hard. That's what it is. So it's like Jay-Z had he kind of, people grew out of him a little bit, you know. But Drake, I don't know. I think you're right, Michael Jackson, and I think like.
You know what's funny? I like how we're excluding all the bands in the world, like you know the UK Invasion. No offense to those niggas, they're not that good. And it's not even that. It's like bad music.
Yeah.
It's just nigga outside of your dad driving a Ford F-150, listening to the fucking Hotel California. No, I don't listen to that.
And obviously
shit.
they got like the Beatles. They got
nigga,
Rolling
who cares
Stones.
about the Beatles, bro?
I just don't.
Do you care about the Beatles? Like you be like, hey yo, nigga, throw on some of the Beatles right now, yo. Let's get shit.
I know
poppin'.
people that are like that, but again, it's like
yeah, they corny ass niggas.
I think, and maybe this is definitely my bias coming out.
Yeah.
I think a majority of people, you throw on a Beatles song, it has a timed sound. People know this is from a before time. You know what I mean? People know this isn't.
No, it's from before time.
People know this isn't current day, so they go, "Oh yeah, this is like a sleeper or something." You know, this is like an oldie. That's what people say. No, Rolling Stones have a little bit more of like a current sound, but I'm saying if you throw on Beatles,
is that an excuse that we
no, that's not an excuse. I'm saying like that's why I take away a little bit from them. You know, you throw that on, people go, what is this old ass shit going on?
Yeah.
Obviously depends on the crowd that you're in and blah, blah, blah. I know some like people that like the Beatles that admit that it's like, yeah, it sounds a little bit older. Rolling Stones, a little bit more modern, but again, a little bit still got that older sound.
I'll be honest. You throw on Hey There Delilah, you gotta skip a song. If I'm in a car and we on the highway and you play Hey There Delilah, I'm skipping the song.
But it's
Lemon Tree, I'm skipping that shit.
Again, it's like you throw on a Michael Jackson.
You got it.
That just sounds like it could have been made yesterday.
Yo.
That's how good the vocals are. That's how good the instruments are. Like
even
the
old Drake. Say what you want about old Drake was tough.
You throw on any Drake, that sound like
except his UK shit. His UK shit is trash.
But that's what makes him international.
I guess for the man
sound, yeah.
Nigga,
they love that shit.
It's like Central C. No offense to Central C. All those British niggas.
That shit was fire. How can I be homophobic?
My bitch is gay. Like,
how can he?
No, I know, but
how can he be homophobic?
You throw that shit on in the car, you be like, I can't. I just don't do it.
Hit men at the top, try to see a man topless. Even a stick is gay.
Even a stick is gay. That's one song, nigga.
Yeah,
name any other Central C song.
Central C.
Do you even know the name of that song?
Homophobic. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let me.
Shouts out to the
Central
UK.
C had like another hit. Oh, the one where he goes, "We can go band for band."
That was with Lil Baby though.
Yeah, that was also a TikTok song. Like, it's not. Really,
I'm not gonna lie, that shit was ass.
Yo, Lil Baby, another one. Like he was like peak, like the best of the best, and then fell off. Like
I think it's what happened to get money.
Lil Baby was one of those people. I was like, yo, he's never gonna fall off.
Well, no, I feel like. Have you listened to Insecurities?
No,
he dropped that single I think last year. It was pretty tough. His new album,
I'd listened to it and it was garbage.
It was garbage.
Yeah,
he might have lost the hunger.
Yeah. I
don't
know.
Nigga, once you make all those M's, like, what else is there to do?
Yeah. Well, like somebody like a Gunna. I'm not even a fan of like
Gunna
like,
is, I think,
music.
a fake struggle rapper. I feel like Lil Baby, when I listen to his shit talking about from the streets and all that shit, it came from a place of like, I was like, oh yeah, nigga, we from the street. He's trying to make these M's. He's trying to be a billionaire like Jay-Z.
Yeah.
I think now he's made it. What is there to rap about? What is there to rap about? You made it, nigga.
Yo, Drake is the only guy that like. My boy ain't really from the hood.
Yeah, bro. What is it?
He's not really from like the slums. He
went to Clarence. That's a private school.
But then he's talking about I might be too strung off on confidence, overdose, some shit like that. Overdose on confidence. Starting not to give a fuck. You not taking Drake ain't going nowhere. Drake is number one.
You know what's funny? I felt like that wasn't even that street. That was just tough.
But that's what I mean. Like
that was tough.
That's how you do the like I'm tough without hitting the streets. Because Drake still he hits the streets. Like he says like, oh, I'm a street man. Blah, blah, blah. Sure, whatever. I don't go fuck.
Yeah, nigga, sure.
But when you talking like that talk, what did Drake say? He said every song gonna sound like Drake featuring Drake because he wrote for everybody. He wrote it's hits. Come on. He said, I gave you your number one song. Come on. We're not gonna do this. Every artist that we have that's a great Drake. I mean, a Future, Migos.
You think the Future is tough because of Drake?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes.
Jumpman was tough. Yeah. I feel like Future, niggas liked Future.
Future was street hot. Future was like, you got an, if you know, you know. You know what I mean?
The South,
you're not going to number one. You're not going to like the biggest artist in the world without Drake.
Okay. For that, I could concede that. I can
and you know what? Oh my God, we go get hate for this.
Put two hands on it.
Everybody's talking about top three.
Yeah.
It goes Drake, a giant gap, and then Kendrick and J. Cole. It's not a top three. It's not even close of a top three. What are we talking about?
For what though? If you're talking about in terms of reach,
yo, that made me so mad when people thought like you're a better rapper than Drake. So is Pusha T. Pusha T not number one. Pusha T not number two. He's not even top 50. Mm-hmm. What are we talking about?
What are we measuring though? If it's just vibes and good times, then yeah, Drake's got that.
But that's what I mean. Like number top three like hip hop artists of all time.
If you're saying rappers, then that's a different category.
Even if we're talking about top three hip hop artists of all time.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, hip hop artists is different now. Because hip hop is a mix between I think like R&B and rap.
You say The Filter, Drake is top three. It doesn't matter. Oh, you're right. I guess if we go on like lyricist.
Yeah.
You say The Filter, Drake is, I don't know.
No, he's in the top, a conversation of rap. If you're like a lyricist nigga, then yeah, you're going to be like, yeah, Kendrick or J. Cole because.
But Drake is bars.
No, but I mean,
Drake, like
it's like when Lil Wayne does like that double entendre shit. You know what I'm talking about?
It's because Meek came out and Meek said that Drake don't write his own bars.
Listen, nobody even cares about Meek, man.
What did Pusha say? He said it sounded like Nas, but it came from Quentin. Like,
no, then
yeah, Drake got the allegations. Like, all right.
Honestly, I don't even think ghostwriting is bad.
Everybody does it in every other genre, and then it happens in hip hop, and everybody's like, I think it's because you're talking about exactly. Yeah. You're talking about personal experiences.
Drake is from Degrassi.
Yeah, but Drake also didn't come up like I think Drake's dad actually has street ties. Like Drake actually came up and like,
nigga, if you're in Degrassi, I don't care, brother. Name one nigga from the street that was in a teen drama like show. You can't name one person. Actually, shout out to Drake. I can't name one nigga but Drake,
bro.
But you see what I'm saying?
But
I do think if it's top three hip hop, not rap, Drake is clearing that.
Well, I think also like yeah,
I think it does go Drake, and then Drake.
Yeah,
I'm not throwing on. I mean, for hip hop,
but then it's like so. That's another thing that I was telling people. It's like if we want to take Drake out, it's the same way we got to take LeBron out. It's the same way we got to take Jordan out. It's the same way. The only way to knock these people off the top is throwing filters. Let's start filtering things. Let's start saying top 5 in lyrics that lyricists that don't include blah blah blah. LeBron is top 5 if he doesn't have this. Okay. Like sure.
I think it's a different conversation because I think certain people have specialties in specific areas where you're right. They will beat Drake in that one specific area because that's what they specialize in. But Drake is great in most areas and pretty much all the other areas. And he has a discography so vast that it covers like, it's like when Bad Bunny, at first he was like this urban Latino guy. Then he jumped into the salsa bag, but then he's
But he can evolve this. So that's why Drake survives, And then like also to wrap this up, because, we've been at it for a minute.
Yeah. Drake talk.
It's like, I don't even know how it's like. Listen,
nigga has braids and BBL abs. I don't want to talk about
anybody that like come on, what are we talking about? I love Kendrick. Kendrick's one of my top rappers. I throw on Kendrick in the car. People telling me to turn that shit off.
No, for real? Which one? It can't be To Pimp a Butterfly. No chance.
Oh yeah. You can't throw that on. But you also can't. What are we? There's a couple Kendrick songs.
Who's probably gonna sin again.
Yo, Trevor be on the way to the club. Lord forgive me. Trevor's like, this is getting me ready.
For things I don't
Come on.
You tell me you can't play that?
No. Especially, you know why Drake always wins?
I think women are around. Yeah. You're right. If I was in a car with my girl, she might turn that shit off, nigga.
What are we talking about? I bet you my girl can name 20 Drake songs. She could probably name like 3 Kendrick songs.
Okay. Yeah, you're right.
And then if we want to throw filters on there, since we're always throwing filters, let's name solo Kendrick songs with no features. Like, come on. We're not playing this song.
Wait, no, but
I don't mean
can
to
they
hate
be
on
his
Kendrick.
features, or is it like he got to be featured on it? Like, because
I'm talking, we can go Drake solo dolo, no features.
no,
he's
you
not
could say,
featured. Drake, even come on.
No, what was that song with Lefty Gunplay? That don't count as a feature, nigga.
Yeah, that does.
How?
He has a whole verse,
bro. He does not have a verse.
Yes, he does.
I thought he just says
no, he has a whole verse.
No, he
comes
doesn't.
on. Yes,
no,
he does.
Does not. No, he does not, nigga.
Now we gonna get.
Now you gotta double check it. You gotta double check it.
Now we gonna get copyrighted because I'm right here. We're right here. Literally, I have everything right here.
Yeah. He does not have a verse.
Wait.
He says spooky, scary, hilarious.
Wait. Where is he?
At the end, he says the chorus. Listen. He only says the spooky, scary, hilarious.
Why do I remember him having a verse?
No, because he's like scary, spooky, something.
No, but I remember him having like a whole verse.
No, nigga, he has no verse. That's what I'm
could have
saying.
sworn he had a verse.
He has no verse.
Wait. I remember Wait. Maybe this is like Mandela effect.
No, because I remember him talking like, he was like, yo, when Kendrick said I could be on the song, it was so tough. I think he gave him, did he give him a feature on that song? He gave him a feature for the last like 3 bars.
Oh, he made the hook, it says.
Which hook? Yeah, go to the end. Go to the end.
No, but I'm saying that he made the hook, like he wrote the hook, and that's why he gets that verse at the end. Because he helped write the hook.
Oh, it's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough.
I guess so.
No, wait. Lefty Gunplay wrote that.
I don't know. Nigga. Maybe you're right, but either way, I'm on the way to the club. We not playing that.
Okay.
I'm on the way to Christmas dinner. We not playing this, and everybody having a good time in the car. At least one person is going to turn that shit off.
You like King Kunta? I like King Kunta.
Come on.
I think it fits a very specific sound.
Come on.
It's on that Black Power shit.
You know what's a song that my girl can name of Kendrick's?
What?
The one with Drake on it. Come on. We're not doing this.
Listen.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
With the ladies, Drake's a killer. Drake's a killer with the ladies. You know? He even had that little Spanish song. He did, he was doing his thing. But in terms of, he did lose the beef to Kendrick, which is sad. He got clapped. But in terms of like artistry, I guess, if you're talking about scale and who likes him, yeah, you're right. My girl might tell me to turn off Kendrick.
We could go anywhere. This comes on. It's done. I'm not even playing.
That's a different vibe, though. That's more hip hop. He's more rap.
Yeah. Okay.
I guess hip hop is just a mix of rap.
Come on. We're not doing this.
But you think that's like he holds 1-to-1 for Kendrick and like rap itself?
No. You're right. And that's why he lost the beef.
Okay.
You shouldn't have waited for Kendrick to drop, because notice how Kendrick only won after he made the pop song. Kendrick won after
he made the catchy.
If they would have kept doing the bars, it would have been like still like a little bit okay. Drake lost not because Kendrick beat him. Drake lost because Drake didn't do enough. Drake lost because he let Kendrick play the game.
So what, you think he should have made a pop song about Kendrick first before Kendrick?
Drake, you had weeks of Kendrick not responding. You had weeks of Kendrick staying his ass quiet.
I mean, that's real.
You had weeks of no response. When Meek did it, this is what happens. Why do you wait and post AI songs? Oh my God.
You like this?
This is how he destroyed Meek. You don't give them time to respond. That's the thing with these bars, guys. Yeah, I mean, that's why Drake is so good. Drake is good at writing a hook. Drake, when he said, "Is that a world tour or your girls tour?"
That's tough.
Meek got his ass. They're playing that shit still around Meek. Like, it doesn't matter. Why don't you do that to Kendrick? It's because he was a machismo.
I think he was trying to beat him. It was an ego thing. He was trying to out-rap him, but then Kendrick.
He didn't lose because Kendrick is the
okay, but
better than him.
You can't take that away from Kendrick, though. I feel like when you say that.
You're right. I'm only saying this in regards of if I'm talking to Drake one-on-one, you didn't lose because Kendrick beat you. You lost because you didn't perform well. You didn't do you made the wrong decisions. You let your ego go. Yeah, I think he could have won.
Okay.
I think he could have won that.
Winnable beef. And he fucked it up.
Yeah, I think it, I have people that bar where he goes, "What the fuck is this, a 20v1?" Do you know how many people were like, "Yo, for real?" Like, he could have kept riding off that. What was that last song that he tried to do? The Heart Part 6. He tried to like take Kendrick's The Heart series and put a twist on it. That shit was ass. Shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have. Kendrick came. They not like us. They not like us. Cool. That shit was fire. Why didn't you? You're the king of that. You should have dropped
a track the next day.
I think throughout the whole beef, Drake winning, Kendrick winning, Drake winning, Kendrick winning. Every time somebody dropped the song,
it was hot.
It was hot, and the other person's winning. It wasn't until Kendrick dropped a double. Kendrick dropped Meet the Grams, where he exposes Drake for having a fake daughter.
Okay, and then
and then drops Not Like Us. People forget about the fake daughter because Not Like Us dropped.
Yeah. Okay. And then he didn't respond at all.
And then he doesn't respond. And then when he responds with The Heart Part 6, which was trash.
Yeah, nigga gets the Super Bowl.
What are we talking about?
The Super Bowl. That's tough.
If Drake, before that even got there, you notice how he was ready at the end of the first beef song. At the end of, and when Drake's talking about drop, that shit was hard. Everybody was like, excuse me. Everybody was like, yo, Kendrick scared, blah, blah, blah. Because Drake had y'all in that trance. Drake did that. You get me? He can do that. And then you waited for him to drop. You had the beat to the next song ready.
Okay, so you could have already just done it.
He wrote the second diss song and he teases it at the end. And then instead of dropping it, he actually waits for Kendrick to respond.
Okay, he could have killed it early.
Come on.
But he waited.
Come on. It's because he wanted to show off. He could compete with the big dogs. You lost because you wanted to prove yourself to yourself. Kendrick fans already think that Drake isn't the best rapper.
Yeah. Who are you trying to get with this?
Drake fans already think Kendrick is corny. So no matter what, you're not going to switch anybody's positions.
Is his name Graham? What is his name?
Audrey Graham.
That was Audrey speaking.
It's because his whole career, people try to dismiss him as a rapper. People tried to like say he's not a good rapper. Meek, even though he lost the beef, forever stained his career by telling people that he has a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
So he's forever has that like
has to prove himself.
So now, now it's not. Let me prove to you I'm the number one in the world. Let me prove to myself that I deserve to compete in this.
And he lost.
He lost. That's what happens. You dropped a bunch of good songs.
I know, but it's a big L.
And it's I also hate when people say like Kendrick should be disqualified because of the fake daughter allegations. Yeah, Drake also dropped allegations that Kendrick's kid isn't his kid. He dropped allegations that he beats his wife. Like, what are we talking? Like both parties dropped allegations that are way. I do want to
say hip hop beef is just Mean Girls for men.
Yeah.
It's just niggas making like, oh, I heard you did this.
Yeah, and again, if you're gonna do an allegation,
like, oh, really? Check in with your big homie.
If you're gonna do an allegation, at least you do A minor. Yeah. Like
the thing is, it's not even about the allegation. It's about if it sticks,
and it's about is there enough?
Is there enough to make it stick?
Is there enough to like for people to believe it?
That's what I'm saying. So when he said the A minor thing, niggas started bringing back up Drake songs where he was like, even in high school you were bad. Like it just looked bad.
Because you know what it is too. You know what it is, and I hate that we're breaking this down so long after.
Yeah, the Drake beef.
You know what it is? It's the fact that Drake drops these allegations against Kendrick. You beat your wife. Your kid isn't yours. Day free. Blah blah blah. Whatever. And then Kendrick responds, not like us, he's crip walking with his girl. Everybody smiling, everybody dancing. So clearly I don't beat my wife. Clearly me and her on good terms. That's all you that's claiming that shit. Cool. Drake, what does he do to respond to allegations? Kendrick goes, first of all, diabolical. I'm sorry, like, to your son that he doesn't have a real man to teach him how to be a man. Insane. But then fake daughter allegations. Sure. What does Drake do? Song 1, he says, whoever you're getting your info from is dumb because it's not reliable. You're getting fake shit, blah, blah, blah. Song 2 goes, yeah, you believe that shit. We dropped fake information into your camp so that you would fall for it. So how you calling the people that gave Kendrick's team that information dumb, but also claiming that
you know, I think they should have done instead. I think he should have just kept, because that's the thing. The second you have to prove yourself, like their allegations are wrong, it's too late. Because now people think about it. If I'm like, Eric, your kid's a pedophile, or you're a bad dad, this and that, this and that, and you don't respond, and you're just like, oh yeah, that's why you're a pedophile.
And then also going,
and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not a pedophile.
Yeah, but also going, like, what? Go ahead, take that pedophile route. Everybody knows that you're gonna try to do it. And then the Heart Part 6 trying to be like,
I'm not a pedophile. Actually, I put that in your camp.
Of course you did that because yeah, you now lost. Like come on, you can't. But also, if you're gonna say I dropped that into your camp, you better have had a song ready. If his song drops at 12:01, at 12 o'clock, you have a song ready to drop at 12:01 with the proof that you dropped.
His intro should be, you know how they do with a phone call with a girl? It should be the phone call with the nigga being like, oh yeah, I put it in his camp. Or
proof of you doing it or something. You get me? Immediately. You don't wait till 3 days later. I dropped that information into your camp. That's dumb as hell. If you did that, you have that shit ready on deck. He drops at 12 o'clock. At 12:05, because Drake dropped at like 12. Kendrick dropped at 12:05, some shit like that. You get me? That's how close Kendrick was doing it.
Yeah.
Drake should have played the exact same card. Bam, this is how I leaked that shit. You dumb as hell. And then also made it into a hit song.
No, I know. He got punched. And he was like, I actually wanted you to do that.
Yeah. He got punched. And then was like, just wait till I hit you back. Wait. And then in the meantime, while his back is turned over here, trying to scramble to put shit together, Kendrick beat his ass.
Yeah, listen, well, to wrap this all up, we got to put some respect on Drake. Drake is doing very well. I think he is one of the top artists. Drake is the greatest of all time. He is one of the greatest of all time. I can admit he's one of the greatest. I don't think he's Michael Jackson great, but he is still, you got to give Drake. Aubrey Graham, the man damn, I hate that nigga. That nigga's not tough. He has bubbles and BBL abs and he speaks like UK niggas. I hate Toronto slang. Wagwan youth, that shit is straight trash. I hate it. But overall, I feel like that's pretty good. That's pretty good for the,
That's so funny. Drake. At no point was I ever thinking we were going to hop on Drake, like on this but topic. I do think,
the same way you said that Drake is really good with women, I feel like Bad Bunny is the international Drake, only in terms of like Latin stuff, because I feel like he is also a wonderful. I feel like if women didn't listen to Bad Bunny, I don't know if he'd be that popular.
Well, he became popular because he was rapping, and the men listened to him.
Yeah, and then he started dropping shit for the bitches.
He gained the audience with the men, then tapped into the women market and became the biggest artist in the world.
So shout out Bad Bunny too. But I think they're probably top 3. It's got to be Drake, Bad Bunny, Michael. And somebody, Michael in the.
Or if we're talking like
right
alive,
now, concurrent.
Alive, it's Drake, Bad Bunny, and there's nobody else in that even close. Taylor Swift, I think.
Yeah, you got to,
You gotta
give Taylor Swift her 5.
And honestly, oh my
that's
God.
such a sad list.
I hate that I'm gonna say this because I know if I were to clip this, and I'm so tempted to clip it because it's gonna be rage bait. Beyonce isn't close. No.
I can agree.
Beyonce isn't close to Taylor Swift. I think her prime
was back in the day.
Her prime was back in the day. And if we're talking numbers, come on. That's all I'm going to say.
But listen, I'm going to put it on record. I'd rather listen to Beyonce than Taylor Swift any day. But Taylor Swift is 100%. 100. Her with Destiny's Child gonna be like,
all the single ladies, all the single.
No, dude, it's like, what was that song? It's like,
look, you can't even
cater it to you. Meanwhile, baby, this is your day. Like that's
meanwhile, on my birthday, something about 22
on you.
Nah.
Come on, nigga.
We're going. I'm gonna check cameras.
You rather listen to Taylor Swift than Beyonce?
Depends on the day.
Yo, you're actually fried.
Taylor got some heat. I think you're sleeping on Taylor.
Outside of Romeo and Juliet, that shit is straight.
I think you're sleeping on Taylor. If we weren't gonna get copyrighted, I would play it.
You rather play Beyonce?
We can't do a hit for hit Taylor and Beyonce because of two different audiences.
You rather listen to Taylor Swift. So like, if we were in the car, you'd be like,
it depends on the day.
Taylor Swift or Beyonce? He'd be like, yeah, put on some Taylor Swift. Like,
I think it depends on the day.
Put on 4 Taylor Swift songs.
I think it depends on the day.
Yo, that's gross.
I think it depends on the day.
No, God, you can't do that.
Okay, wait.
You heard it here first, nigga. He'd rather listen to Taylor Swift than Beyonce.
You telling me you skipping this shit?
Yes, I'm skipping that shit every time. I'm skipping it every time. Every time.
Come on.
I'm skipping it.
But I'm saying
it's a good song.
You're vibing out with everybody and this shit come on. even if it's ironic,
as soon as it comes on, the first 3 seconds, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna let it play. I'm like, oh, skip.
Yeah. But that's just because you hate Taylor.
I don't hate Taylor.
That's why. If we're being like just general, I think. I think depending on the session, Taylor and Beyonce both have good music enough.
Yeah, I think they have good music, but saying Taylor over Beyonce is kind of that's rough, man. That's a rough one for me.
I think a lot of times, Beyonce is tailored to like
black women.
I wasn't gonna say black women. I was just gonna say women in general, like women empowerment. Yeah, I mean, which is cool and all. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from that. I think Taylor is a little bit more generalized, where it's like she writes heartbreak music. You can relate to it if you're going through a heartbreak. She writes I'm feeling good anthems. You can relate to it. Beyonce writes those too. I'm not saying she doesn't. I just think they're limited when in comparison to Taylor Swift.
Is her? You think so? I feel like Taylor Swift. How is that? I feel like Taylor Swift does the same shit all the time.
Nah.
Beyonce was actually rapping and she was actually singing before. I think it was just more heavy R&B influence. But Taylor Swift is like country and pop.
Even this shit was hard. Yeah.
So how does she have more range and more palatable than Beyonce?
I'm not saying she has more range. I'm just saying like her topic choices are more generalized often to like fit anybody. Meanwhile, Beyonce, like a lot of times it does. Like Lemonade was you cheated on me and I'm a bad bitch. So
you know how many bitches I know that got cheated on and think they're bad bitches?
I know, but I'm saying. Like I'm not talking about like to the public. I'm talking about for me. I think that's why like while I love Beyonce's music and I can go back to it, it's a limited catalog because I can't relate to it. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah.
But you can listen to.
But we all been heartbroken. We all been. Yeah, I mean, so I can relate to like Taylor's a little bit more, but like. And you know, it is what it is. Okay. I will say.
So Eric is a small white girl at heart that has his heart broken.
See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And he's not a bad bitch that's been cheated on deep down.
You know, I'm gonna say something.
Well, say it.
I'm gonna say something. Don't hate me for it. Hot take. I think Rihanna's better than Beyonce. I can go back to more Rihanna songs than I can to Beyonce songs. It's just my opinion. There's a lot of Beyonce songs that might not be for me. I mean, and I'm also not her target audience, so it's fine, you know?
I would say so if she wasn't with Destiny's Child. I think because she did all that work with like the group, I feel like that puts her a little bit above Rihanna. Because I think Rihanna's more like our age than Beyonce. Because you know what's funny? I don't want to say Beyonce's for the unks, but she did have an era for like niggas that are like 30 and 32. So I feel like for them, like that you can't exclude that, and that would elevate Beyonce to be better.
Yeah.
But for Rihanna, for us, nigga, when Umbrella came out, like nigga, it was lit. You know what? Even with the song with Future, that album, even Work and all that. Her anthems are low key a lot more related to us because that's our generation.
And also, I might have to backstep the Beyonce Taylor Swift. I'm looking at Beyonce's catalog. I forgot some of these songs.
That's what I was saying.
I forgot. You're right. Okay. I just spent 10 minutes defending Taylor over Beyonce.
That's all I gotta say. That's crazy.
I forgot.
What about the song with Jay-Z, nigga?
Even that is like is B-side compared to a lot of these songs that she got. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what I'm saying. You had to put some respect on.
I just had to look. I had to look for myself.
That's what I was. I had to go on my phone and look at the Beyonce songs.
I was just looking at Taylor Swift's catalog. I forgot to look at Beyonce's catalog. Beyonce got
put some respect on Beyonce right now. I'm telling you.
I will say though, it's a closer fight than I thought. Like, I still don't think one washes out the other. But
Irreplaceable, Drunk in Love, brother. Halo, come on, man.
No, I agree.
If I were a boy, oh my god,
I am a boy, so I don't relate.
Single ladies, come on.
If we talking about Rihanna too, oh my god, we can't do this. We can't do this because I think Rihanna beats all of them. I think Rihanna genuinely beats all of them with just one album. With just Anti, I think she beats everybody.
Hold on, no. We got to pull up Anti now. See, I got to remember
It's
Anti.
got Work. It's got Needed Me, Love on the Brain. It's got Close to You, Sex with Me, Pose.
Ooh, these are all pretty good.
Come on, what are we talking? Kiss It Better.
Oh, Kiss It. Yo, Consideration. That song is so good.
Come on, we're not talking about this. We're not doing James Joint. We're not talking about this. It's all right. It's all right.
No. Because maybe it's all in that one album.
And that's just on one album.
No. Maybe she don't got heaters.
She's got Diamonds. She's got Stay. She's got Pour It Up. Up. She's got Love Song. She's got Right Now. Come on. And that's, I feel like that's just on Lost in Paradise. That's just on the last album before this one. Then we go back another album. Oh my God. Talk That Talk. We Found Love. Come on. Watch and Learn, Birthday Cake. Come on. And then that's, again, go back to the other one. S&M, What's My Name, Man Down, Only Girl, Love the Way You Lie. Come on.
Song with Eminem.
Come on. Rude Boy. Come on. Stupid in Luck. Come on.
I still feel like, yeah, you're right. She has heat. I'm not gonna lie.
Umbrella, Don't Stop the Music. Like this is Hate the Way I Love You. Oh my God, I love Hate.
I feel like her shit is more like club oriented than Beyonce's. Because you could throw on Beyonce in the club, but I feel like more of her shit is R&B, like sex music, in my opinion, or like empowering boss girl music. It's not really like I feel like Rihanna. You could throw Rihanna in the club. You throw on work on the club, shit might start getting treacherous.
This ain't club music. Anytime this is on, I be speeding down the highway. I remember coming home from a late night Chipotle shift, driving on 78. This shit come on, I can't skip it. Come on. Yeah, Rihanna killed.
Rihanna did good. Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God. And we're not even at the chorus. She's got range. Like if we're talking.
You might, listen, I might have to concede that one.
Come on.
Maybe Rihanna got some heat.
Come on.
Rihanna got love.
Come on. And then on top of that, I'm not even playing A-sides. But like, come on. It's all right.
Yeah, listen, I think for our generation,
can we talk features too? Because if we can talk features too, we're not doing this. We getting copyrighted. We're done with music. I'm sorry, we spent too much. I came back wanting to do music, and we did it. It took over.
Listen, I think you might be right. Yeah, I think overall, Rihanna and Beyonce is a lot closer of a comparison. Honestly, for our age, I think you can say she might be a little bit better than Beyonce, just because trajectory. She's a billionaire now and shit. Doing her thing.
So is Beyonce.
Yeah, supposed to be. Oh shit, yeah, they all billionaire. These bitches, these billionaire bitches. Shit.
Yeah, that's why when Jay-Z raps saying, me, Kanye, Beyonce, and Rihanna, that's insane. Like that's insane.
It's only 4 people.
That's insane. But they came up together. Yeah. They became a clique. They did their thing. Come on.
Even though he cheated on his wife. Shout out Jay-Z, nigga. Hey, I just want to say, his wife is worth $1 billion. He cheated on her and she got back with him. And honestly, if he can do it, anything's possible. That's what I'm saying. Have hope. You know what I mean? If Jay-Z could do it, you can too. But no,
I'm trying to find the line.
But Taylor Swift and Beyonce, yeah, that nigga was, you were sniffing Greg. I'm gonna be honest.
No. I think you're.
If I'm downplaying Taylor Swift, you're downplaying Beyonce.
I agree. I probably am to an extent.
Yeah, I stand with Beyonce over Taylor Swift any day, and I don't even hate Taylor Swift.
I think you do.
I don't hate Taylor Swift.
He said, "Yeah, I'm talking. Yeah, I'm talking. I'm talking B. I'm talking me."
Damn.
Come on. Hove is come on. All right. We're done with music.
Okay. Yeah.
We agree. Rihanna's the GOAT. Beyonce trap. I'll play. Damn, like I kind of don't even feel right to go to any other topics.
I mean, Nicki Minaj fell the fuck off.
Nicki Minaj. Like I've never been a fan.
I don't care what anybody says. I think. What's this? What is that one song? Oh my God. She's like, this one is for the boys in the boom system.
Oh yeah. What was that? No, she the one where she said boom, super bass.
Yeah. I don't care what no one says. Super bass is her best fucking song. That shit is so tough. When super bass comes on, I'm rapping that shit. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll be in the truck bumping that shit.
Or like spaceships.
Yeah, like Starships.
Yeah, Starships. Yeah.
And her songs with Drake, even though he didn't clap, it was tough. That was the best Nicki Minaj. Outside of that,
I've never been a fan of
Nicki Minaj is not cool. I don't like her music.
All right. I genuinely don't even know where to go from here.
Hold on. Let's see the topics that we have.
We got like Venezuela and stuff. That's crazy. Obviously,
we gotta address it because it's hot.
I also hate, like, obviously condolences are in order for Renee Good, killed by ICE.
That's her name, Renee. Yeah, she's a white lady named Renee.
Yep. Obviously, but even that topic, like it's such a tricky topic.
It's trendy. Sorry, we gotta do this. We're a small podcast, nigga. We gotta make it work. We gotta make these clips, nigga.
It's also like The Renee Good one, I guess if we could go into that one.
So wait, what do you want to hit first? Renee Good or Venezuela?
Let's do that.
Let's do it chronologically.
Let's do that since I was going to say, since that's the most recent and it's very like
hot. It's a hot topic.
Polarizing. Yeah. Because obviously you see the internet. Some people are like, ICE are monsters. You see what they do, what they did. And then you see Republicans or like, and maybe not always Republicans, but pro ICE people going, look, he was just defending himself, blah, blah, blah. It's a tricky topic.
Okay, so what is your opinion on this tricky topic? That's what people are here for. Let's get it. So when you saw the footage,
because I don't have an opinion.
No.
I genuinely don't.
So you're telling me you saw that, you just went, eh.
No, I saw that and I go, everybody's dumb. But I feel bad because somebody lost her life.
And you know? All right, let's work on that. So everybody's dumb.
Outside of RIP to Renee Good. Obviously, condolences are in order. Anytime life is lost, it's tragic. You know, I don't care. You know, people go, oh, well, it depends on. I don't care. Anytime life is lost, I hate it. It's tragic. So RIP to her. Outside of her, because obviously I don't speak ill on the dead. I try not to. Everybody in that situation was stupid as fuck. I don't see how you can see that video, how you can see every angle, any angle, and go, one person is right and one person's wrong. Because you see the video and that fucking other chick is constantly instigating the ICE officer. The other chick is constantly, she walks up to him going, I have the quote written here because I didn't want to misquote it.
Oh, see, nigga, I don't want to talk about it. Nigga had to fact. Well,
no, I wanted to start off with it, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to like, especially now after all this fun. She's walking towards him saying, you want to come at us? You want to come at us? Even if you're whatever your stance is, even if you're anti-ICE, if somebody's saying that at you, that's enough to take
that's not a threat.
It's threatening.
How?
It's
I'm saying, you're gonna come
provocative.
Get me?
It's enough to invoke a reaction.
But I don't think that's enough to like. If I said a cop, if I was talking to a cop, I was like, what are you doing? Come get me?
I'm not saying it's enough to shoot a girl. I'm saying it's enough to start instigating to detain, elevating the situation instead of
investigation,
bringing it down. Okay. Instead of bringing energy down, and you know, and my stance especially is if you're anti-ICE, because a lot of these people that are anti-ICE think ICE officers are monsters, think they're criminals. I'm not going to disagree or agree with you, but if you believe this, the thing you shouldn't be doing is antagonizing criminals, monsters, whatever you want to call these people.
So then, in your opinion, how would they protest? Like they're so say if you do hate ICE, what would you do if you were in that position?
But I'm talking first. If these people are hot-headed people that you claim them to be, we've seen them be crazy with other people. You don't instigate by walking towards them and going, "Come at us, come at us." That's crazy. Because at that point, even if he punches you in the face, you're now giving him a reason to say in court, to say, I was starting to feel threatened. Whatever your opinion is, that's a valid, you're approaching somebody while telling them to come at you. That's valid enough to say this person was being aggressive at the very least. Then we move on to whether she's driving to escape, driving not to. You're driving at an officer in his direction. That's enough to also feel threatened. Just going based off facts, no feelings. That's enough to still, in court, he's winning this case. I think he's winning this.
If it goes to the jury, I don't know.
I think, and then that was me from the ICE officer's perspective. Me from, if we want to take the pro-ICE stance, everybody already sees you as monsters, as criminals, as all these things. Shouldn't your goal be to de-escalate the situation and not start to, if you see somebody antagonizing you, you don't go down to their level. You step back or you try to handle this a better way. If anything, this is fuel to the opinion that they already have on you. Secondly, she starts driving your direction. I get it. Even I would feel threatened. There's certain steps you can take before pulling out the gun.
Blood had the quick draw. What?
And I also hate when
blah, blah.
she puts the car in reverse and he pulls out the gun before she even starts driving his direction.
Oh, honestly,
that's crazy. That's crazy. Like it doesn't matter what perspective. Like I'm looking at this situation. Everybody is stupid. Mm-hmm. No matter what situation. The other chick, I know she's probably fucking hating herself. I pray for her mental health. You're antagonizing this cop and you're not even the one that died. I don't know if it was her friend, her partner, whatever. She died because the girl in the video, the one that died, she goes, I'm not mad. She's clearly not instigating. She's clearly trying to like be like, yo, I don't got nothing to do with this. Mm-hmm. When she leaves, it's because the situation already escalated so much that she's starting to get like involved. They're like, get out the car, blah, blah, blah. So that's why she tries leaving. I don't believe the stupid rhetoric of her intention was to run over the cop. I believe that she was trying to escape. But so this person that wasn't even antagonizing gets killed because the other person is antagonizing. That's crazy. That's crazy to me.
I think that's crazy framing. I don't think it's because I don't think it's her fault. I feel like most of the responsibility lied within the officer.
I disagree.
Like a state patrol, because it's like,
I think everybody plays equal amount of no. He's not a state officer. He's an ICE officer here.
It's all federal, not even state. He's a Fed.
Yeah.
So I
with
think
permission to act how he wants. Say what you will about it. Trump gave them the go ahead to. They're acting like rabid animals. And they're allowed to. They've been allowed legally, to.
I don't think I don't know if they have police training. I don't know what their training falls under for that. I know they could justify one level above the force. So I think that you might be right they might try to do vehicular manslaughter or like vehicular like homicide, like using the vehicle as a weapon to do bodily harm. And I think he can shoot her. Like you can use lethal force.
Yeah, he did get hit.
But I don't think they could justify it only because you said she reversed in the direction of the tire, and he was already out the way. I think when he was letting those shots off,
he did get hit.
He got clipped, but he also positioned himself in front of the vehicle.
Also, well, yeah,
and you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah, but again, he didn't position himself. He was there.
I know
he was already there. That's kind of
if there's a vehicle already there, like you're not supposed to be in front of it.
And then on top of that, if we're gonna be throwing everybody some grace, he recently recovered from being hit with a car. He was on some like military training, some shit like that.
His hand in the vehicle, and the person
he had something done. Yeah, I mean, so that's
maybe he should not be on the ice force.
That doesn't matter.
So if you're scared, if you're scared and you're like, oh, I just came through something traumatic. Why are you?
No, but I'm not saying he's scared. I'm saying he sees somebody about to come at him and somebody hits him with the car.
Yeah,
he's
yeah. Think about it. He's like, oh shit, I'm about to get hit again. Maybe you shouldn't be.
Sure.
Like maybe you should have took a
driving
longer
a car into an ICE officer. That's crazy. We're taking away.
The thing is, she wasn't trying to actually.
It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. You did it. Like that's the crazy part.
I think intention could be used in court. Because if she was intentionally trying to hit him, they could use that in court and be like, hey, she was trying to hit him. The force is justifiable whether she was going to hit him or not. Because she was intentionally trying to hit him. It's like the Bach and thing. Like if she had an intent to do so. If she had no intent to do so, he put himself in front of the car and she was trying to turn away and he switched cheese her. Like,
but there's a reason unintentional manslaughter is a thing. So sometimes you can cause harm even without your intent. That doesn't excuse you and justify your actions.
I don't think she was going to kill him or hit him at all.
Sure, nobody says she was going to kill him or hit him. But at the same time, you can't tell somebody how they need to react when there's a car coming at you.
Well, 100%. That's why I expect crazy. Federal agents to be trained to restrain and de-escalate. And you understand when it's necessary to use excessive force and lethal force of that. You're right. Me and you, I might switch cheeser because I'm a regular ass nigga.
Yeah.
And so are you. But if you go to an academy, you get trained, you have a badge, and you work for the government.
You should be held up to higher standards than this. I agree 100%. I think from a human standpoint, I agree.
Yeah.
I just also think that
she listen, I'm not saying what she did was smart.
He was in his I think maybe legal right to defend himself in that situation.
You're right. He might make it out.
It's just, again, if you're going to claim these people are monsters, I'm not going to go poking a bear.
Well,
there's a reason that saying is a thing. Poking the bear. Why are you doing that? Why are you putting yourself in a stupid position?
Because my thing is, just because they're monsters doesn't mean you have to be subservient to something you feel is
but
like
you
radical.
handle them in a different situation.
100%.
In a different way.
I agree.
You don't do that.
I feel like the same way like things are inflamed, like sometimes people are reactionary in the other way as well. So like, you're right. There is smarter ways to probably handle the whole ICE situation, but in their like position, the way they were just trying to tell people to pass, and that's their little way about going back, because that's probably the way that they felt that they could do it.
Yeah.
And I don't think they were expecting it to escalate to that point, but that's how it expressed itself. That's not smart at all. You're right. I don't think she should have drove in that direction. That does not justify any amount of lethal force whatsoever. I don't even think she was trying to run into him. But the whole like stopping and yelling at him, that's not smart either. But at the same time, I don't think just because they're big and scary, that means we have to just be subservient to shit that you don't agree with.
But that's not what I'm saying.
At the same time, don't endanger yourself and everybody else.
That's what I'm saying.
Well.
Yeah. You know? Just because somebody is like, you want to stand up, I agree that we have a right to stand up. You know, we have a right to protest. You also have to understand that if somebody's a monster, they're going to find any excuse to shoot and kill you. Yeah, you got kids.
Yeah.
You have to find a way to safely do this. You know, you have to find, because it's bigger than just you, you know?
Yeah, but you know,
because at the same time, you can't be a martyr because you're technically, you did some wrong in the situation as well.
I know, but I don't want to shift the blame on her because she made mistakes. That's the only thing. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't want it to seem like I'm blaming only her. I'm blaming everybody in the situation. Mm-hmm. Everybody. I look at that video. How can you have an opinion on only one person was right and one person was wrong? Everybody was wrong.
Than that.
While I agree that I think a bit more of the responsibility should be on the ICE agent. A lot more. I also, when you give a dog, or you take him outside without a leash, I think at that point we also have to start blaming the owner way more. So I think the conversation that should be had, and that I think where was it? I think Tim Waltz is trying to have it, Mamdani's trying to have it, is how do you have to limit these ICE officers, like, and the power that they have. Because right now, Trump is letting them run wild. Trump is letting them, he has his dogs. His dog just attacked somebody.
Yeah, like
do you blame the dog or do you blame the owner? You blame both.
Well, that's the thing.
You know what I mean?
The reason why I feel like you can't say that they're just dogs, because they're human beings as well.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's more nuanced
in
than
the
just
concept. I agree.
Yeah,
they should have restrictions, but at the same time, my nigga, this is some little old. She got treated like she was a dark skinned woman, got blicked down, but this is a woman in a Honda Pilot. Right, you know what I'm saying? Like a white lady in a Honda Pilot, and you Swiss cheese her down. Like,
I saw that on my timeline, something like that. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the way people react. Somebody was like, "Oh, this only happened because they thought their white privilege was going to protect them," and I don't know. It's just funny how people react and immediately try to. Because I don't even know if that's pro-ICE, anti-ICE, whatever. I just know that there's an interesting
conversation within subgroups, especially like blacker individuals, where I think for a long time we're so accustomed to seeing like, you know, the Trayvon Martins so where it's like an excessive use of force, but they kind of can get away with it, like the George Floyds, and they try to like do the whole. But now it kind of flipped a little bit, and we're seeing the most like protected group, in my opinion. Yeah. Which is, think about it, a white woman. Yeah. You know, that's liberal, is a mother as well. Get fucking Swiss cheesed for something that honestly, like I said, I know the situation is different, but we expect better from our officers. So seeing her just get gunned down and then being like, yeah, guess what? We're going to keep, and then they doubled down on it. Donald Trump calls her a monster, and ICE is like, yeah, we support our agents. This is what we're going to do. It's a little shocking because I think white people aren't used to that. But I think naturally it's okay, but that's the truth. Like, they're not used to it. Think about it. Yeah. Now it's like, even as a Spanish nigga, you gotta be worried about ICE because they might be like, hey, yo, get the fuck in the car. Nigga, Carl don't gotta worry about that. But now, oh shit, Renee just got Swissed.
I think you're right. This is a wake up call for everybody. Everybody. People thought they were safe from ICE. Psych. People thought it was only black and brown people. Psych. It's everybody. And obviously we don't mean to make light of the situation because that's not what we're doing. We're kind of just like, I think we're coping with how fucked the situation and our reality actually is. And I think even if you're pro-ICE, you can't be pro-murdering innocent people.
This is my opinion. If you're pro-ICE and you look at that and you say, yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, I hate you, nigga. Honestly. Only because I feel like it's so dehumanizing to just be like, yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Because it's like, by that regard, if Donald Trump told ICE to walk up in your house, punch you in your face, and slap your wife, and I said play stupid, like, you see what I'm saying? You're losing that human element to it. And the thing is, we're not machines. We have our own rights, and you got to respect that. So the fact that you can't show some empathy for that, and you're like, oh yeah, she was like a liberal white woman. It's like, brother. Not everything is about having to be a liberal. It's like what you said. You got to respect the laws of life. This thing, don't get me wrong. Did she make the smartest choices? No. But at the same time, that does not justify the ICE officer who's a trained agent from the feds to just Swiss cheese somebody, especially when he didn't follow protocol the way it probably should have been followed. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? And I think he should go to jail. And I think he should face some sort of time. And I don't think he should be an officer in any regard. But a lot of the time what we see is these niggas, they'll kill somebody, the Trayvon Martins, the George Floyd. They'll kill somebody. They'll do a little bit of jail time and then they'll go switch departments. So what we're seeing is a little bit of that equal justice for the biggest gang in the world just against everybody. So it's not just black, brown, Spanish. Now it's black, brown, Spanish, and white.
Yeah. Like, it's one of those situations where it's like, just as a human being, you know, I wish he would have just moved out the way. You know,
it feels like he was trying to switch cheeser, doesn't it? Doesn't it feel that way? Like, think about it. Okay, the car was swerving. Nigga had the blick out already.
It feels like he was looking for any excuse. And that's why I say everybody was in the situation. I mean, everybody was stupid in the situation. Because if you know these people are looking for any situation to escalate, which they shouldn't be, I agree with you. But if you know, we have to tread lightly. We have to not give them even the slightest excuse. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of them are still going to find any excuse. You know, some of them, it's just like in this situation, it felt like people were instigating. It felt like wrong choices were made. It shouldn't have ended in a loss of life, but there should be a wake up call for everybody. Be extra fucking careful. I have a friend. He's a client, but I refer to him as a friend. He's 6 foot something, black guy. He's raising 2 black kids, black men, you know, boys. And he's like, I'm trying to teach my sons, while it's not okay what, you know, police brutality and what the way things are handled, I'm also trying to teach them we got to be cautious out here. You know, there's a fine balance and there's a fine line between, you know, standing up for yourself and also, you know, I forget what he said, and I don't want to misspeak either because I think it's honestly, I love the way he says it. It's just like, I think everybody has to move like that, especially with these rabid ICE officers. It's like there's a fine line between protesting the way you do and putting yourself in danger.
Yeah, being right. You know, I heard somebody say you could be right or you could be dead right. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and it's tragic. It's tragic.
I think, you know? The conversation needs to be shifted to, I think we shouldn't stand for it. But at the same time, going forward, I think everybody just needs to have a little bit more caution and be a little bit more diligent. Yeah. I'm not going to call her stupid or did she make some poor choices? Sure, you could say that. But that does by no means justifies anything that nigga did. Yeah. But also, I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, she's dumb and this and that and this and that. Only because I feel like it does kind of shift the blame to her when the conversation shouldn't be about what she did. Because she's not the trained federal fucking officer that's been in an academy that just got discharged.
I also feel like that's unfair. But
at the same time, that's why I'm saying going forward, if you're going to protest, do it in a way because these niggas are, as we've been known, but now everybody's going to know. These niggas are looking to Swiss cheese somebody. Yeah. They out here just looking to, a couple of them are just out here trying to kill niggas. Yeah. So going forward, operate with that. And you have to exercise your right to protest with that in mind going forward. Because like I said, if they stop you, you're not going to change the system by telling the officer to go fuck himself. Yeah. But you're gonna let him, even if he's right or he's wrong, you're gonna let him instigate and try to like straight shit on you and shoot you up and do whatever the fuck that he wants. Yeah. So just tread carefully.
I think also tread lightly. Like the position of like,
but don't lose the fight.
Like you know? He's a trained officer, so blah blah blah. I feel like that's also taking a bit of blame away from the other people because you said it. He's human as well. I agree. We hold him up to a higher standard. I also agree that we're human and sometimes we fall. You know, maybe he's dealt with a situation like this already 3 times and it didn't end badly. And we're looking at the one time it did. Maybe he didn't. You know what I mean? Who knows? What I'm just saying is that I have another friend that's a cop. And he was telling me that he got like they had to arrest a homeless person because the guy started throwing rocks at the cops. Probably cracked out, but he started throwing rocks at the cops, calling them pigs and stuff. And he's like, bro, I'm not one of those fucked guys. You know what I mean? And so it hurt his feelings. And obviously he's not, but it's like he's in a position of danger because he's in this field now. So I think also we're dehumanizing these people when we just say, somebody can drive a car into you and you're not allowed to react. That's crazy too, in my opinion. I think you're allowed to react, and also the same way she made stupid choices, he made stupid choices.
I'll put it this way.
And his why I agree with you. He should be trained. Your stupid choices should not be this. Yeah, I mean, it should not be this.
I'll tell you this right now. At our jobs, I think everybody's job, especially my job, there's an expectation of me to perform without compromising safety. And if I do that, no matter what happens, whether it's my 12th or 13th, 15th hour working, they don't care.
Yeah, of course.
And as much as they try to humanize me, if I fuck up and I do an illegal U-turn and I kill somebody, no one's going to sit there and be like, yeah, but it was his 15th hour and he didn't mean to kill him.
Yeah.
So I understand humanizing them, but we don't humanize anybody the fuck else to this degree. I understand niggas get shot and it's a tough job. I'm not saying that it's not.
Yeah.
It's a real hard, and I do think they need more resources in terms of like financial like shit, and also giving them the ability to rest in between so they're not out here working 17-hour shifts and doing all this crazy shit.
Sure.
Having to violate niggas' rights. But Eric, if you tell your job right now, if you compromise on your safety or your quality or your product by doing some fucked up shit, you're like, oh man, I'm human. And they say, go fuck yourself. You think anybody's gonna care? No one's gonna be like, oh, Eric's a person.
Sure. But what I think the point that I'm trying to get at is, while there should still be repercussions for him failing at his training or whatever the fuck, also us taking away from the fact that a car was driving at him completely, like some people don't even care about your argument after that.
Yeah.
Some people are going to look at you like, okay, so you don't care that his life was threatened. Say what you will. Some people do not care, and the conversation is not going to be had. If you can't at least understand that a car coming at you is threatening.
But you signed up for it.
Look,
that's the thing.
Look, that's like, crazy.
It's like nurses.
Okay, so if I give the same pushback, you're driving into a car. Driving into him with a car. But you're signing up for this.
No.
If you're walking towards a guy with a gun saying, come at us, and he comes at you.
But I think you're framing it. You're framing it in a way that's crazy.
You're framing it in a way that's crazy too.
No, it's not. Because I think when you go into, especially something as what is it? Inflammatory as ice. Where you're going to be stopping people. You're going to be doing. You're putting yourself into danger. You already got dragged by a car once. I think you go treading lightly because you put your name on the. It's like nurses. When it's like snowing outside, guess what? They have a job to show up to perform and to help those people out.
Sure.
They put that on the dotted line. If they get stabbed with a needle and get AIDS, if somebody tries to fight them because they're in like a bad neighborhood trying to fix, like no one gives them empathy and says they're human.
At some point, when are we gonna stop? And I gotta check on the cameras because that one just turned off.
Yeah.
When are we gonna why do we draw a line where wait, but we draw a line where stupid decisions are made here, but stupid decisions made here aren't allowed.
Because you signed the signed
what
up
I'm saying is some shit they signed up for it when you're walking towards a guy with a gun saying come at us.
That's different from someone being invited. You're trained for situations like this to de-escalate.
It doesn't matter.
So when someone walks up to you and I have a gun,
but that doesn't matter.
And I'm a police officer and they say, oh, what are you gonna do? That doesn't mean I'm like, oh yeah.
But what I'm saying is that doesn't matter either when you're walking towards somebody saying come at us and they come at you. If we're just taking the blanket statements of
because we operate within a government, my nigga, and we hold our government.
I think at that point, if we start drawing lines, if we start going yeah, but this guy's valid and this person isn't. No, you're both not valid. You both made stupid decisions.
I don't agree.
He signed up for it. Sure, yeah, I agree. She signed up for it. They both signed up for it. When you're walking towards an officer inviting violence, come at us is crazy.
Okay, so
that's inviting. You're signing up for any repercussion that comes after this.
Okay, so if I'm driving and I fucking flip a cop off,
that's not the same. That's not the same. Okay, you're not telling the cop to. If I'm driving up past a cop, or not even a cop, I don't, because it's. If I'm driving past,
so if I walk past somebody, I go, "What are you gonna do about it?"
If I walk up to you, and somebody punches you in the face, you're at fault.
Yeah, but if you're a cop, you're not at fault. I was just assaulted by an officer.
No. But what I'm saying is, if we're taking the blanket statements of he signed up for it, so we can't have any empathy for when a car is driving at him,
you're delegitimizing
That's crazy.
The
That's
amount
crazy.
of responsibility when
No.
you sign up for a job and you get specific training to handle situations like this.
You don't get training for a car ramming into you.
You know, I'm pretty sure they're supposed to tell you you're not supposed to stand in front of a fucking car.
Yeah, but until we can confirm that that's actually what it is, a car coming at you, I'm going to have at least a little bit of empathy going, yo, you know what? You felt threatened and you shouldn't have responded that way. And you're stupid for the way you responded and you're wrong. But I can still baseline have empathy and not go, well, you signed up for this, so you shouldn't be threatened when a car is coming at you. Crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, I can't share that sentiment.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Listen, I think it's a different context. I think it's a different context completely. Especially if I know I'm going where there's a bunch of crazy niggas and all this stuff is going on. You know how inflammatory it is to be a cop, let alone a ICE agent at this time. You know what I mean? Are you already dealing with people that are telling you to come at them? You're not de-escalating the situation. Now you tell her to get the fuck out the car.
I think
you see her reverse. So you're telling me the first thing that you do is like, oh shit, and I'm a human. The car's coming at me. Swiss cheese her ass. 2 shots. Pow, pow, pow. So now, not only do you shoot her, you kill her. Now you have an uncontrolled vehicle in a residential street. So you tell me there's no training for that. And if there is no training for that, then I guess that's the government's fault. And we need to start having some serious conversations. We should have been having, but that's crazy. That's wild. And the thing is, I have all support for like cops doing their job and all like first responders and stuff like that, because their job is hard and it's difficult and they have to make choices. But I feel like we got to hold them, or especially police officers, to the same standard. I feel like we have selective empathy when it comes to like big situations like this, where it's like,
the only reason I'll disagree with that is like, I'm not having selective empathy. I'm empathizing with both parties.
I can't empathize with the ICE officer.
The second we stop empathizing for one,
it's just less empathy.
It's just crazy to me. You can so basically what you're saying is you can threaten a cop and actually come at him with something.
Wait, what's the threat? What's the threat?
Driving into him.
That's not a threat. That's an action.
Okay, you're right. You could take action against a cop, but because he's trained, he shouldn't defend himself. Well, that's crazy to me.
But that's
crazy to me. I think again, all baseline. Yeah. All I'm saying, he's wrong for what he did. Yes,
they could have arrested her.
I can empathize that you felt threatened and you made a dumb decision, a very bad decision. But at the very least, baseline, I can empathize. You felt threatened in that situation. The second we cut that off, you can't. It's any situation. Like it's kind of crazy to me how you can't.
Okay, ready? Check that. Yeah, you're right. I think you're right to a degree. Listen, you can feel threatened, but not enough to justify lethal force. In my opinion, for this, I agree. Section, you're right.
That's the only part that I'm like arguing against. It's because the second we stop saying, because a lot of people are going, well, why were you threatened? How about you have a car drive at you? Doesn't matter the speed. A car driving at you, it's big as fuck. You're going to feel threatened. The second we accept that part is the second we can move on to the next part. Yo, you have to learn. You have to learn how to handle threats.
It's okay to be threatened and feel fear.
I just don't want to say it's like you signed up for the job and you're not allowed to feel threatened. No, you're allowed to feel threatened.
Yeah.
And maybe, like you said, this speaks to the bigger picture of feds need to train their officers more. And when you're in that heated moment,
and you need to go to jail.
Yeah, I agree. When you're in that heated moment of being threatened, this is the key example, like this situation of why you have to learn how to keep your cool. Why you have to learn how to deal with it.
I hope he goes to court and he goes to jail because he handled the situation and somebody's life was lost when it was an unnecessary escalation.
At the very least, because I know it's going to be like trouble sending him to jail.
Yeah.
At the very least, he should get his license revoked. He should never serve as a public defender or anything. Yeah, I mean, like a public officer. I mean, because like he should never have anything.
Like even if you're like an officer, right, and you're thinking about just the whole situation in general. Think about it. Honda Pilot. You see, it's a white lady. You're in a residential neighborhood, obviously. So even if she does speed off, she does get away, and you're able to like avoid the risk. Okay, your life was threatened. You didn't have to pull your gun, and she's driving away. You tell me you can't catch a Honda Pilot where you have her license plate?
100%. You know what I mean? That's like, what I mean. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Like, say something does happen, she's speeding off. Is it safe to engage in a high police pursuit? In a fucking residential spot where the speed limit is 25 miles an hour?
Yeah. Because it's also like when we see a situation like this in a TV show or in a movie, people are on the side of the cop. When we see it in reality, out of nowhere, we have zero empathy for the cop. Yeah. And that's all I'm saying is the conversation is dead when we stop empathizing. The conversation is dead when people pro-ICE are saying, well, she drove into... Yeah, because she felt her life was threatened too.
Yeah, listen, in that context, I agree. I just have the fear of over empathizing with the system.
No, that's just where I think also like I can see that fear, especially because when you mentioned the Trayvon Martin situation, I'm not going to empathize with you when you say, oh, I was scared because it was nighttime and I saw him have something in his pocket. Some people might empathize. And I think that's where you
see that. Yeah,
that's what I mean.
Side.
Your point of, what
are we talking about?
Of over empathizing. I can see that. And I think that's where like the disconnect kind of starts, because it's like,
and that's why I think the emphasis of having the training to help you assess those situations. Agree. So when something goes wrong, we can refer back to the base material you learned and you should know.
100%.
It makes it cut and clear as to what should happen to you.
And then if somebody fails to do that,
then you be reprimanded.
Exactly. I don't think there should be a debate on that. I think that's
100%.
Overall, if you can look at the situation and go, yo, a lot of people in this were wrong. The person that was supposed to handle things the way he was supposed to handle didn't do his job correctly. Even if we empathize with everybody, didn't handle his job correctly, he should be reprimanded for that.
Straight to jail, nigga.
Even if you don't believe jail, even if you believe license there should revoked. Be some other, exactly. At baseline, I don't understand how anybody is having problems with that. The only way you have problems with that is you let your personal bias. Like,
if I'm driving and I do something illegal and I kill somebody, I think they're taking my license.
Exactly. Yeah.
So at least they should, held by everybody else. If a nurse probably fucks up, well, actually, I think they're fine.
Yeah.
But if they do some malpractice, guess what? Their license is revoked. You know what I'm saying? If they do something they're not supposed to do, not like they make a mistake, like they're not following protocol and they take someone's pills or mix someone's up on purpose, or it's just because negligence, I'm pretty sure you can get your license revoked. So I think the same extension should be granted to this nigga, because that's some fucked up shit.
I think
condolences out to everybody,
I think overall it's like, and also like I'm having this conversation with you. I'm not going to tell her fucking kids to empathize with the cop.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck that nigga. But for the sake of the conversation and public discourse,
I think that's the overall thing. Is a lot of people are taking this and just like firing shots at the other party or the other people, the opposing side.
The doubling down is disgusting. Like, come on,
disgusting. Man. How can you see this situation and double down? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, what are you talking about?
Eyesight, bro. What are we talking about?
Like, you can't see the situation and then call her a monster for fearing for her life and trying to escape. The same way you're defending him by saying he was fearing for his life and shot her. It's the same way she was trying to leave.
Yeah, she got three niggas with masks up and sticks on her. Like, what?
Like,
and she's not even the one doing nothing.
Oh my God. She's so threatening. Sitting in the car and being scared. Yeah, I mean, but whatever,
Yeah, telling the officer.
If it's the same conversation I just had with you. If we're gonna shoot empathy, then I'll shoot empathy at both sides. If we're gonna be extra critical and not shoot empathy, oh, trust me, whatever side you're on, I could do the same thing. You get me, for the opposite. Because if you're gonna be extra critical on one side, like,
you can be extra critical on both, but
what I'm saying is like if you're gonna be like Trump saying like, oh well, she is a monster for this, bang, he's a monster for his side. You know what I mean?
Right. Nigga, what are you talking about?
If you're gonna be on her side saying, I get it, but he's a monster for this. Sure, she shouldn't have done that side too. Yeah, I mean, either way, there's a blame to go around. Yeah. And I think we're getting lost in the conversation of blame, being shifted when this should be easy as fuck.
Clear cut. The government, we got to do a better job, niggas.
Even if you think he was defending himself, that's not how you defend yourself as a cop. Yeah. Even if you think that. Like it should be
being a liberal white
situation.
woman has nothing to do with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like all this politics, like them saying she's a monster, that has nothing to do with it. Yep. Her past record has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
what I'm saying? Like, it
unless she has a record of running people over with cars.
Well, no, because even then, if he doesn't know that,
but what I'm saying is, then maybe I'd say she's on like body number 3 of like running people over.
Yeah, if this is victim number 25, I can understand.
Then it's like
I got a lot more empathy now.
Yeah.
But
it's not. She's a mother. I mean, she literally says as he's walking by, "I'm not mad at you." She's clearly not.
Listen, when Danny drives, am I a little scared? A little bit, but that don't mean I'm going to shoot nobody in the face, nigga.
Yeah, and again, we're not laughing to make light of the situation because I don't want that to come across that way.
No, it's just you got to lighten the mood a little,
Yeah, and also it's like people that analyze the situation can be so stupid that it's kind of hard not to laugh at them. You know, it's kind of hard not to laugh.
She's a monster.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like you got to be a different level of stupid for something like that. JD Vance, I get you're trying to play the card because at the same time, they're playing the politics game. You know, they're the ones enforcing ICE, so they got to stand by their decision. I feel like, again, back to like the base of the conversation of what was had in the past couple years. We hated Democrats, and I can say we, because as a middle person, I hated it too. Mm-hmm. When y'all fucked up and didn't take responsibility for it and tried to excuse it to me, telling me that like, you're just not understanding it. You're just not nuanced enough to understand the situation. I hated that. So now don't do the same thing too, because now I hate you for it.
That's what I'm saying, nigga.
Like now I think you're dumb as hell for it.
But all right, so I mean, yeah, I think that was, you know, like I said, one more time, shouts out. But I say shouts out like it's a fucking, like a shout out, but you know, RIP. Yeah. Fuck situation. Everybody move diligently, move smart. You know, what's your thoughts on the January 6th thing? Oh, not January 6th, the Venezuela kidnapping.
Yo.
Just to wrap it up.
He told you how to come at him. It's the same base, like overall. Somebody tells you to come at you. You know what I mean? Why do we celebrate one and then deem the other one evil? Because there's a big difference. One of them isn't a dictator, obviously. Yeah. I mean, I'm being a little bit satirical here. But he said, yo, come get me. You got a one-way flight. You got a private jet and everything. Like,
listen, I do want to say it was impressive. I saw that and I was like, of course we did that. Like, that's fucked up. And him skipping through Congress and all that shit, that's all fucked. He should have gone through the right ways to go about it. There's no. I don't think you can literally just be like, oh yeah, I'm not telling nobody.
He's the chief of police. Yeah, I mean, he's the chief of war.
That's fucked though.
He's well within his right. I think he's within his right. And we have a history of, I believe Obama did this too.
I think we were congressional approval.
No. In the heat of a moment, when you feel like it's this is your one chance, this chief officer, which is the president, has the right to to give the go. And so I think, I could be wrong. I low-key want to fact check this real quick. I'm pretty sure Obama did the same in the Middle East. And then we got approval from Congress afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought he just skipped all that shit. He just did. I was like, that's tough. Because we weren't in like any active state of war. There was no like.
I think that's another one. I think that's another like.
Oh, is it because
if we are in active state of war?
You can make
I think
a choice.
Yeah.
But I don't think we were. I think we were trying to instigate war. Like we bombed them, but I don't think there was any declared war. But hey, I mean, they did do their thing. I can't hate because like that's fucked up. And you're supposed to probably go through the right channels. And I think that was a real dictator move from Trump, from just being like, yeah, nigga. He was like, yeah, come get me. He's like, all right, I'm gonna let my nuts hang, and then he actually did it, which is like. It's like school ground shit. It's like when a nigga like puffs his chest up and then they start fighting, you're like, oh shit, they're fighting. Yeah, but then when you see it like at the highest levels and people are like risking their lives to go do it, you're like, oh, okay, that's not as cool as like
in Libya, 2011. Obama authorized U.S. strikes and other military operations in Libya without first getting new authorization from Congress, framing it as a limited mission to protect civilians and supported a NATO operation. In Iraq and Syria, Obama launched and later expanded airstrikes against ISIS in Iraq and Syria without a brand new authorization, asserting that earlier authorizations from 2001 for force against those responsible for 9/11 were still covered. Mm-hmm. Then he did drone strikes. So it happens. Okay. I think because it's Trump, people are like, I know. I mean, people are like doing.
He was fighting ISIS. Like I'm not justifying it. But I think
in Libya,
it's completely different.
It wasn't ISIS. That's in Iraq and Syria. Yeah. But in Libya, it was different. But I think. Overall, I think that's up for Congress to decide.
Weren't we in an active beef with them for a long time? I thought there was like a outstanding period of time when we were beefing like we were bored. You know what I'm saying? Like
the second you got to use,
you were shooting shots, I was shooting shots.
The second you got to use 2001 actions to excuse what you did,
but we've been in Iraq since like
10 years. But that's what I'm saying. But the second you start excusing it with 2001 acts authorizations, you easily could have gotten authorization. But whatever. That's neither here nor there. I think we're. Like nitpicking.
Well, no, because I feel like
I think this is up to Congress to choose. I think if they say it's fucked and he was wrong and he overstepped, sure. If they say he didn't, sure as well. It's up to what they think. Overall, the idea of us going in and taking Maduro out how do you feel about that? I have an opinion. I'm going to save it. I want to see.
The only reason why I was like harping on the point, what you said, is only because historically, if we're engaging in a two-way war, as in like, I'm bombing you, you're bombing me, we're like fighting and we're actually shooting each other, then it's like, all right, I can kind of see why, as far back as it is. But if you were actively deployed there since like fucking 2000, whenever, then it's like, I can totally see why. And you're still fighting fucking ISIS. You're going to bomb, drone strike when you have the chance to do so. Israel probably did some shit like that already. You know what I mean? Like, so I could kind of see the leeway for that, but I could still see the contention with that, where it's like, hey, why are we just bombing niggas? So this one, it felt a lot more out of nowhere, because I know we bombed Venezuela because they were bringing over drugs.
Yeah, we were bombing their ships.
And shit. But it didn't seem like they were attacking us in any way for us to then just go up there and take their president because he said, guess what, bitch, come get me. Like, I don't think that's justified. I don't know if it's just, I'm not gonna say I don't think it's justifiable. I don't know if it's also justifiable for like just going up there and kidnapping a nigga.
But how do you feel about just the idea?
The memes are hilarious.
But how do you feel about just the idea of like US potentially, like some people call it an overstep, an overreach, and I
do think I can see it being scary. Because we just walked up in that bitch and said, yeah, we own it now. And I don't think that's the right way to approach situations, just walking up and colonizing place. I feel like the most progress we make is when we have deals and we try to be political and like civil about these situations. Yeah. So even if you have a problem with like, because think about it this way, we did it to Iraq. Yep. We did it to all these places. They've all never had a fucking safe democracy. Because to be honest, like it's never really about the democracy. It's always like, an underlying issue. It's about the oil. If I'm being honest, that's what I think. I think it's about the 330 billion gallons of oil that they have in reserve.
They sent over the next day.
And then I think it's because they had a deal and they cut us out and they were trying to give it to China. That's what I think. And I think we took the step back. Because listen, you look at Iraq, we established fucking ISIS. That was us. Like we overthrew the government. And they, a radical extremist group, took control. Same thing with like fucking Saddam Hussein. We go there to establish democracy. And then when we leave, it's in fucking shambles. And then they're like, death to America. So it's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, this was the right thing to do. And this was worked when it never has worked before. And it's always just seemed like we walk there, take their fucking shit and dip.
I think
so. That's my take. I think it's kind of bad.
I think it's really funny watching people protest and like watching people go like, oh, why would we do this to Venezuela? Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, again, back to like the online thing, like what I mentioned before about the, like, I saw people saying like, this is what that like situation was, them thinking they had white privilege and that they were going to be protected in that situation. Kind of comes back to the same thing where it's a similar thing where it's like, we're speaking of a position of privilege. We're speaking of a position of like, oh, we shouldn't be stepping into other countries, blah, blah, blah. Or like people that think they're defending Venezuela by thinking like they're protesting such a bad act, when you see other Venezuelans celebrating and happy about this. I think it's just so funny how Americans always like I just mean like the general Americans, we always want to like protest and always want to be the big good guys. Nobody should be happy about this. Like, even the Venezuelans celebrating. You don't understand what you're getting.
Just happened.
What's gonna happen over the future? You don't understand that. Like, this guy was bad, and this guy, like, he was a dictator technically. You don't understand. America isn't.
Yeah, we don't have the hottest track record of taking shit over and making it better.
Just
unless we
in
own
my notes,
I guess.
Just like literally like 4 examples, real quick. We have Iran in 1953. We have Guatemala in 1954. We have the Congo in the 1960s. And we have Chile in 1973. All places where the U.S. government has taken over, claimed that we're dethroning somebody wrong. Somebody that's abusing power, a dictator, somebody that's a threat to democracy. And then we just... While we're here, let's take some of your natural resources.
Like, oh, you have oil? We didn't know that.
Let's just strip some of your natural resources. And then after we've stripped you of everything that you got.
So, we're good here.
I got this.
So I think democracy has been saved.
So I think like people celebrating it, hold your horses.
You got all that oil,
People
nigga.
Protesting it, hold your horses too. It's easy. It's the same thing like the El Salvador situation where it's like people over here were like saying like it's inhumane what Bukele was doing. And then it's like people over there are just happy that they can live a regular life and they don't walk out their house and get killed, you know, get beheaded just for trying to get bread real quick. So it's like, it's a similar situation where it's like, we're calling something evil. Like the Americans are calling something evil and something like you're destroying a nation. When the nation itself is so happy about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. With the whole destroying the nation thing, I don't understand. It's just when you're the top dog, I do think it's up to you to reinforce good habits, because you're right. You could just be walking up and blowing shit. Like honestly, Venezuela, it's not nothing against Venezuelans. I don't know nothing about Venezuela. So I can't be like, this is a good or a bad thing. I see niggas celebrating this shit. So it must be tough for them. But I think it's a scary direction to go in as America.
100%.
To just be walking up into places and being like, yeah, my big dog right here is going to run it. And we take all your shit and dip again.
And then for the president to be saying like, Colombia, you better be careful. You're next. Mexico, we got you.
We're laughing about it, but
it's a scary time, you know. It's like,
you know, it used to just be the Middle East and like countries that we couldn't see, but now it's like it's pretty close.
And I think also it's like people that voted for Trump. You know, a lot of people that I spoke to that were convincing me to vote for Trump. Biden's starting new wars all the time. We want somebody that won't start new wars. He failed y'all.
I mean, is there a war right now? Like,
well, Russia and China are secretly meeting. It's not looking pretty. Just so happens all these countries are testing out their missists, you know?
And now we got all the oil.
It's
not
crazy.
All, we got a large chunk now.
You know, it's just keep on keeping on. You know?
You think World War III is gonna happen?
Reports are coming out of like some soldiers felt like something like
something's wrong.
I want to pull this up. I have it right here. The U.S. used a powerful mystery weapon that brought Venezuelan soldiers to their knees, bleeding through the nose and vomiting blood during the raid to capture dictator Nicolas Maduro, according to witness accounts posted on Twitter by the White House press secretary.
Maybe it was just like a fucking super loud noise.
I don't know, man.
I know that sounds great. Like maybe they just like rupture their eardrums and fucking.
It's scary times. That's.
You know, what was your prediction? Us gearing for World War III? Yo, you might be right for that one. You might be 2 for 2.
And I also said where the country is going to keep getting divided, and eventually within the next 10 years, we're not going to be the United States of America no more. It's going to be the United Kingdom of America, United Countries of America.
Listen, I have hope. I have hope.
I have hope. Don't know, man. I don't know where we're headed. It's kind of like Trump is just unpredictable.
We have Trump, Christian nationalism, and then everybody.
Don't throw Christians in there.
No, they use Christian nationalism as like a thing.
Yeah,
I'm not saying Christians. I said Christian nationalism. I preface.
Yeah. It's spooky times. You know, it's like
and they're using Jesus as a weapon.
It's so unpredictable where it's just kind of like you don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, and then like reports of like the doomsday plane being in LA airports. It's just scary times, and it's like. Again, back to like what I was telling you, where I feel like my kids are going to be born here, but they're not going to die here.
Listen, I just think in these trying times, it's important for us to stick together and remember what makes America and the world so great. And that's unity between us all.
But I think
look out for your neighbor. Make sure your mom and dad's okay. Help each other. And I'm not even talking like on a large scale. I'm talking about in a community like.
But I think nowadays too, it's like, oh, let me help you. But first, how do you feel about?
No, listen, no.
It's like even the most basic things divide us to like another crazy level.
I don't feel that way. I feel like it's only when
maybe it's just the internet that makes you feel that way. Yeah,
there's certain people where it is very politic heavy, but a lot of the time, like if you're just helping somebody out, if your neighbor just needs his help, like mowing his lawn or something, or you're just taking out the trash for somebody, or you're helping them shovel the driveway, that has nothing to do with politics. You're not gonna be like, hey, who do you vote for?
Yeah.
Like so. I think the people that are inflammatory in that way are naturally going to weed themselves out anyway, and they're kind of not going to want to be around you. But for your immediate community, in these next couple years, shit's about to get rough.
Yeah.
And only the ultra wealthy are going to kind of like survive.
Yeah.
And I think the only way that we're going to make it
is by getting wealthy.
Is either by getting wealthy, but they're gatekeeping. That's the thing. So it's either by getting it in, but most importantly, sticking together. You know, have some barbecues.
And while
shit,
we're
nigga.
here, fuck all y'all that was saying that the podcast space is too saturated and that it's dying in the next few years. Fuck
Yeah,
y'all.
nigga, we still gonna be
Guess
here.
what? Netflix just signed, I think, like 20 podcasts to a new deal. Stupid.
Yeah, nigga,
Like,
50 views, nigga. Yeah, let them know,
but
nigga.
it's like it's never too late to chase your dreams. You know, it's never too late to like start something, because people are constantly telling you that like it's too late. Oh, you can't do that. You're too old, or like the space is done. The space is too saturated. It's like, do you know how many podcasts? I genuinely want to tell you, do you know how many podcasts I listen to that have maybe 100,000 subscribers that are making more than 6 figures a year?
I have no clue.
Because imagine if you charge $10 for a Patreon and 1,000 people subscribe.
Yeah, that's real. That's real. That's
and that's a month that you're making that. Imagine like on top of that, you're getting ads. On top of that, you're getting. I know the podcasters that I listen to that are making maybe not millions of dollars, but they're making a year's salary. I mean, just by showing up and talking, and then they're signing deals with these places. Again, maybe not millions of dollars of deals, because the top like couple percent of podcasters are doing it. But again, it's like we I think it's back to what we were talking about before, where it's like it's so easy to look at things and only go to the extremes and only go, if I'm not making $20 million, you know, signing Spotify deals, Joe Rogan Spotify deals, then I haven't made it as a podcaster, or I haven't made it in whatever space I want to. But it's like,
I think it's important for this new year and just in life in general for you to understand.
Oh,
honestly, it's a part of letting your nuts hang. Like the journey of 1,000 steps starts with the first one. And things may seem like trying and all these things, but it takes time and effort. And if you just put one foot in front of your next and you try things, like you really try it, like you keep it consistent and you keep going, you'd be surprised at what you can achieve no matter what part of life that you're in. Because that's how it always starts.
Yo, and I'm mad at us. You know why I'm so mad at us?
What?
We've been talking about podcasting since like fucking like freshman year.
We have. How many years ago was that?
That's 10 years now. That's 10 years now. Imagine if we would have started 10 years ago.
Nigga, what were we talking about?
You know, stupid shit. Like, you know,
Nigga,
it's the same old, like, gay son of thought daughter.
I like Kevin Hart's answer.
But it's like if we would have started back then. Imagine. And it's so funny because the reason I'm even saying shout out to you doubters, never mind.
Damn, who doubts? Oh, like, yeah, you do got hate comments.
We got hate comments, but on top of that, it's like, you know, you hear people even just on the day to day. It's like, if you tell them, sometimes some people might like just doubt you just because, you know, they especially in the podcast field. It's just like,
have you had anybody doubt us before?
Oh yeah, that's life though. You know what I mean? People, it's different. It's something new. It's something that like
who's
the average person.
Us?
I think it's just general. I'm not aiming it towards like specific people.
Nah, we calling that to beef.
I would love to, but I think more times than not, you know, I mean, you don't know who's talking badly about you behind your back. You get me? And then on top of that, obviously the haters in the comments coming after us.
They be cooking our shit. Damn.
But it's like. I'm also talking to like kind of myself, you know, kind of like the hater within myself that at times feels like, yo, what are we doing? You know, what are we doing? Like this space, like really podcasting in 2026. Like, what are we talking about? But it's like, you know, I heard people, especially because I work in the field. I think that's why I also have a different perspective.
Yeah.
I produce podcasts for, you know, so it's like, I heard people in 2020 saying, podcast is going to be a thing in the moment. I heard people in 2022, podcast peaked because of the pandemic. Podcast is dying. Then Joe Rogan signs a $100 million deal. Then Call Her Daddy signs a couple $100 million. Then aside from that, you have podcasters signing to Spotify for, let's say, anywhere from a couple 100,000 to a couple million. But then people go, oh no, that's only the top 1%. That's not going to happen for everybody. Okay, podcast is dead now. 2025 comes. Nobody's listening to podcasts anymore. Oh wait, but the most streamed thing isn't even music anymore. It's podcast. No, but that's going to die. 2026, it's dead. I've heard this for the past 6 to 10 years. Suck my dick. Like,
it's like, I think we're looking at it a little wrong only because until the invention of something that will take kind of podcast to space, because I feel like podcast took radio. Like, I don't think people listen to the radio. Like,
I think it's an evolution.
Think about radio shows. Like, when you think about the Howard Stern show and stuff, that was originally the OG podcast in a way. Niggas would turn on the radio at the same time and listen to niggas talk, put on tracks, have on guests. That is literally what a podcast.
Even listen, what I did right now. I played music
in the beginning. A radio format.
Yeah,
and I think back in the day, you niggas didn't have nothing. So when they go to work at like 6 or 7, say, hey, it's your 6 a.m. show. Today we have this guest. I think what happened was the advancement of technology. Niggas got phones and they say, hey, let's do it, but without having to be on the radio. Yeah. And I think the evolution of radio hosting and radio shows became podcasting. And I feel like until something can take that place, podcasting will always kind of have a staple like music and everything else because it's just the radio.
That's the thing. I don't think anything is ever going to take its place.
Yeah, because like you know how like
radio shows were podcasts.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So we're talking podcasting has been around just in different evolutions,
in different forms.
So it's gonna continue to be like that. You got me?
Like we're just your FM station, 109.1 or whatever.
Like, look, Breakfast Club just signed a deal with Netflix, claiming they're a podcast. They're a radio show, but sure, you put it up as a podcast. It's fun. Exactly. It's cool. Ebro got canceled, and now they're doing a podcast, the exact same thing that they were doing prior. Yeah. Just on a different platform. It's gonna happen.
It's just radio shows.
Yeah. So Trevor's too mature. I was coming on here. I wanted to talk shit. I wanted to tell everybody to like,
No. Listen, you know what's funny? I also think a lot of the time people are gonna doubt you because they can't see the dream that you've dreamt. Like they can't see into your head. So the things, the visions of grandeur and the greatness that you see, nobody's gonna see that but you. And until you can make that come into fruition, then they'll start believing you. Listen, you know how many ideas I've had? You could talk to somebody and it's not even that they might doubt you, but they just not have the same enthusiasm as you because for them, that idea is far away. But for you, you can see, you could taste it. It's that close to you. So until you start putting in that work to let other people see what you've seen and, you know, finally tap into the dream that you've been trying to build this whole time, they're always going to doubt you. They're always going to say like, hey, you know, but that might not be the best choice because again, they can't see what you see. And until you give them some proof for them to like, be like, oh, actually, yo, that's tough. Like, I'm sorry I doubted you. I didn't see the vision. Like, this is actually really cool. Then there's always going to be that. So don't expect everybody to sit there and be like, oh yeah, that's really good. Like, that's a great idea. Because nine times out of 10, they don't understand what they're looking at. They don't know what they're looking at. They don't see your vision. They don't see how you see it. They don't see what work you're willing to put in, you know? So they're just going to doubt it. So you gotta remember that.
Trevor's been on a spiritual journey.
Listen, this year, more bread, more head. But we're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to let our nuts hang.
Yeah. And again, like I told you, we were going to do the 2025 Wrapped.
Nigga, it's wrapped.
Ain't nobody touching that shit. It's done up. You know,
Bad Bunny was tough. Drake is still tough.
So I think that's all though. I think we could call it there. We could wrap it up. We appreciate y'all listening. We appreciate y'all tuning in.
Yeah,
we'll be back next
shout
week.
Out my
hopefully,
big booty Latinas. Shout out the homies in the for the bag. Shout out my niggas. Shout out everybody. Shout out to LGBT niggas. Hey, if you like booty niggas, what's up? You know that's tough. I like that.
What do you mean what's up?
I mean what's up? Like that's tough. You know.
We'll catch y'all later. We appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
We out.